Look at Lee. He's still fucked up from last night. He's 420 milligrams. 48 hours in.
His eyes haven't been open since I walked in here.
I'm not even going to eat tonight. I'm going to hold off and wait and see if I can fight off the munchies. Those were Custer's last words.
I mean, but what? He's got food on his shirt.
Water that I spit up.
Oh, my God. You have no idea, guys. We got fucked up last night. My wife found an apple core in the blanket in the living room. She said when she got up this morning, she goes, I go to fold the blanket, and there's an apple core. What the fuck did you do last night? She goes, what did you drink? I made a protein shake. I ate a couple fucking apples, but dog, at night I'm on a different level. And you got to remember, I ate what Lee ate yesterday, plus a 100 milligram tube of Quickies, which the guy that I gave a tube to, he's still fucked up today. He called me today. He goes, you got me. He goes, oh my God, I was fucked up. I go, what happened to you? He goes, right after you left. He runs in subconscious jiu-jitsu. I gave him a tube. I went over there like 4 in the afternoon. I'm bored as fuck yesterday. I'm about to die. This is the worst 4th of July, Saturday. That was the worst thing.
By the way,
that was the worst thing I've ever suffered through in my life.
You love fucking people up.
There's certain holidays you need to be fucked up on.
Holidays, days, hours.
Yes, Saturday.
It's 6 o'clock on a Tuesday.
My wife has a friend, and the kid wanted to come over and play with Mercy, so we agreed to ride bikes. So we rode bikes for fucking 2 hours. And we would have to stop every like 15 minutes and fucking talk. It's just not my 4th of July. I'm not cut out for that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I look like Johnny Picnic. I'm not Johnny Picnic. I want to eat at a table. I'm not into picnicking.
Yeah.
Camping, people don't bathe. That's it. I don't like none of that shit. You know, I'm not going to talk to you in the morning. I know you didn't shower.
Yeah.
I know you didn't shower. And you want to talk to me about what? You know, so I'm really, it was just the worst 4th of July ever. When it ended, when we got home at 3:30, my wife knew. Just by looking at me. I took the bike. I helped her carry the shit in. I took my bike. I put it in the back. I went to look at the weed, and I had like an eighth left of some dynamite shit. I did 2 bong hits, and I'm like, this isn't going to be enough. If I am so bored on the 4th of July, I'm going to fucking cry. But there's only one thing I could do to stop me from crying. Like, I'm just going to load up on edibles. So I went over to Urban Trees. I bought 2 Quickies.
What's a Quickies?
Quickies is a tube. It's 100 milligram.
It's like a 5-hour energy of fucking
like
THC.
a 5-hour energy drink of
Oh,
THC.
it's a drink?
Yeah, it's like 5-hour energy, but they have an indica, a sativa, and they have that nighttime blend. Okay.
They don't even sell that. That's just blended stuff.
Do you know what I found out?
Put Xanax in it.
I found out that ABX,
which I love,
has a sleeping blend.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck are you talking? I know if I take 2 of these, I'm sleepwalking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean a sleeping addition?
Yeah.
I didn't even know until I went to Urban Trees. I go, what the fuck is this? They have it like in 25 and 50 milligrams. That must be perfect. That'll kill somebody.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is they're putting like melatonin, CBN, fucking the other shit, root. I drink a tea that's 3 milligrams.
Yeah.
I dare you motherfuckers to drink it. Kikomo tea.
3 milligrams.
3 milligrams of THC. 3 milligrams of THC. 3 milligrams of CBN, not CBD.
What's CBN?
CBN cuts your legs off. Your legs start wobbling and shit. It's like you got punched in the head. And how do I know? Because I overdose on that shit every night. I don't drink 1 tea bag. I do 3. Okay? So that's 9 milligrams of THC, CBN, and like everything else I just told you about.
Yeah.
Melatonin, fucking echinacea root. Anything that puts you to sleep, it's all put into one thing. That's brilliant. That is the most brilliant thing I ever heard.
You sleep through the night?
Oh. You will sleep during the night, during the day. You know, you'll sleepwalk. And here's the thing that people do not know. The one thing I always avoid, like when I have a lot of anxiety, the doctor prescribed the little white ones. And those little white ones don't do no, like I don't take them at night because you can't sleep on. You sleep apnea, you can't take Xanax. That's what people don't know. People don't know that you can't take sleep aids when you have sleep apnea. That you'll rest too much and you'll fucking die. A friend of ours died from that. There's a comedian who died from having sleep apnea, taking Xanax and drinking, and didn't use a machine, and he died. So I made it a habit, but those CBD things, like CBD from CBD line, if I do the 2,000 milligrams under my tongue, it takes me a longer time. It's an hour till I fall asleep. But when I hit, I'm hitting.
You're hitting.
You're hitting. You hit hard. You know what I'm saying? So when you take all that shit and sprinkle 100 milligrams of THC in it, and not just 100, like they put 99 in to keep it at the legal level, okay?
Oh, my God.
Because you can't sell 100 milligrams.
So how high are you? How long are you high?
Okay, so let's talk.
Forever. What are you talking
Let's talk narcotics here. This fucking butt, he gets high for 3. Look at him. He's still high from last night. He's still high from last night.
So are you.
No, I'm not. I burn it off. I burn it off. I get on that bicycle, I sweat it out because I know more's coming in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what type of day I'm going to have. I prepare my day mentally. I prepare already for tomorrow. I know what I'm going to do. I know when I can do it and when I can't do it. I got to be at the gym at 10:45.
Yeah.
So I have an appointment. So I know. But after that, I'm loose. I don't have to go to the comedy store. So it's a loose. It's not like I have to stay sober for anything anymore. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, you just perfectly described my entire time during quarantine.
This is quarantine.
I'm loose. I'm loose.
You're
too.
loose.
I'm loose as fuck.
You have nowhere
I'm
to be.
super loose.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
Yeah.
Why are you living like a half a fag if you don't have to? There's nowhere to be.
Super loose.
This is the time to do heroin, whatever the fuck you want to do. This is the time.
I told you I've been taking a bunch of mushrooms.
I know.
Yeah, I love
this
it.
is the time.
Super loose.
So if you're gonna go.
Yeah.
Now I was so fucking bored on the 4th of July. I was about to kill somebody. There was not a soul on the streets of California. Not a soul. I walked into the weed store. I was like Frankenstein. They're like, hey. So they just stacked me up. I said, listen, it's a bad day. The chick's like, okay, honey. And she just started putting quickies in there. She put 2 things of pills, the I don't know what they're called. That's a complete different level. Oh, they were a complete different level. The last time I gave it to him, he like ate them, and like 8 minutes later, he goes, "I can feel these already." Right? They just go off, and you.
Are they the same type?
No, they're like little fucking pills. They come 10 in a container, to 25 milligrams a piece. You're gonna go down hard. So
really?
I bought 2 canisters of quickies. 2 canisters of those. Now, no, I got these everywhere. You see these? I got these everywhere. So I fucking was driving on Lancashire. I saw my boy sitting there by himself. I go, how can I let him? What kind of gentleman am I? How can I let a man sit by himself on the 4th of July? So I made the U-turn. I go back. I went in there with both tubes in my hand.
Yeah.
He was like eating like 5 Guys. No, he was eating Jersey Mike's. And he's like, how you doing? I go, good. I go, I brought you a present. He goes, what is that? I go, edible. He goes, I got ayahuasca in the back and something else. I go, you don't need that. So he finished the sandwich. I let him finish the sandwich. And I just open it. You don't ask people. You don't say nothing. You just open it. You fucking stick a key in the top and you give it to him. It's like a Ben Franklin close. What's a Ben Franklin close? They turn around, they put a pen, they turn around. Whoever talks first loses. So I gave him the bottle, and he just looked at it, and he goes, what's in this? I go, what do you think of this? Just drink it. I popped mine, and I went all the way back like I was on the Titanic. You should have seen it. Cheers. And I saw him go like 3/4. It was about 3:30.
Yeah.
So I sat there with him until about 10 to 4. At 10 to 4, I said, I got to go. I had been torturing him since about 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm coming over. You're on fire. Drink milk, because I still got the 1,000 milligram brownies.
Ugh.
The what?
1,000 milligram brownies. Look at the look on his face.
It tastes like dirt.
That you eat hummus. I see the tacos. I see the food you eat. This is fine. This is way better than the food you eat. We had those communist hamburgers yesterday for the 4th of July. The frozen patty ones. Even in jail, you eat better. Right? So I still got those 1,000 milligram chocolate ones. Those things, you eat a whole one of those. You have no idea. Listen, it's not fucking Sara Lee.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But you get a glass of milk.
Yeah, no, I
You
get it.
dip it in there, you dope it up, you force your way. It tastes great. It just tastes like weed with chemicals in it, like animal tranquilizers.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Listen, we're spoiled by the way edibles taste now.
Right.
When they first came out, they all tasted like that.
They did.
Every single one was
I
like
got
this
some
tastes.
hash at the house. I'm gonna make tonight. Maybe I'm gonna make some hash cookies.
Oh yeah.
I got some real nice hash from the one-eyed Jew. He brought me some real fucking hash.
Does he have a patch?
He's got a patch. And he gets his dick sucked more than anybody. I told Lee, we should just take your eye out because if you ain't getting no pussy, guys with eye patches get pussy.
What eye? He doesn't.
Guys with eye patches get pussy. He gets pussy. So he brought me over this Egyptian hash.
Guys with eye patches.
It's on fire. This shit's on fire.
Really?
I had to stop smoking. It's too much, so I'm going to eat it. Bruce Lee used to eat that shit, and that guy in Hollywood, they used to make sugar cookies. Me and Ralphie used to eat them. Ooh, hash is a different...
Yeah.
When you eat hash alone, and you wake up like you got 18 massages, everything is loose. So I think I'm going to eat that hash tonight, Jack, when I get home.
Wait, are you gonna cook it up
I'm going to cook it up and put it in something
tonight?
tonight. Maybe make like hash chicken noodle soup. Candles or something like that.
That is not what I thought you were gonna say.
What the fuck? What's it? You put it on anything, it's gonna
Yeah.
taste the same. That's what they do. That's what the chefs do. You
They-
break that down, a little
How,
bit,
what do you melt it down in butter?
melt it with a little butter. Yeah. Just take it, drip it, wait till it melts into like that black little paste.
Yeah.
You put that right into the cookies. Ooh.
Sometimes I
So hold on.
Oh, okay.
So hold on. Let me tell you about the rest of
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
afternoon. So I give it to him I leave at 10 to 4. I go, I can't torture Lee until I know he's fully tortured. So about 4:30, I start calling my boy, and he ain't answering the phone. So I know he's fucked up. So it's 4:30. I left the dude 40 minutes ago. I was just going to call him up to check in on him. He ain't answering the phone.
Yeah.
So I called him at 4:30. I called him again at 5. He didn't pick up. That's one down. Now I got this pigeon to work on. So I call him up. He's like, I'm in. Come on, bring it, bitch. He starts challenging me and shit, Lee. He's like, bring it, bitch. I'm ready. Where are you? I'm waiting here for you. I go, I'll be right over. So we split. After I drank the 100, we ate 3 more 100 and 125 in pills. So I really had 525 in me. And then I went home and functioned like nothing. I drew with my daughter. I hung out till like 9. I watched a movie with them. That's right. I watched whatever, Toy Story 4. I watched Toy Story and I was losing my mind.
525 milligrams.
525 milligrams. Then Do the Right Thing came on. And my wife goes, I'm going to go to, it was like about 9:45. And that's when I started feeling it. It started coming on. I started smoking hash. I'm smoking reefer. I mean, nicotine gum and shit. I'm getting fucked up, Jack. I'm getting fucked up. I remember making a protein shake. And then after the protein shake, I go, oh, fuck. I got those THC pills from Kikimo. So I was listening to Velvet Revolver, the one album, and I was writing some. Guys, I'm sorry. You know how it is. You ever start eating some, popping them in your mouth, and then you look down and there's like 4 left?
Yeah.
Dog, there was 4 left.
Oh, no.
I had eaten like 20 of those Kikamo sleep aids.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I going to fuck up? So after about 30 minutes, I go, I feel all right. I'm not going to die. I go, you know what? let me go watch Narcos. I still had Narcos on, whatever. I go, let me go watch this last episode of Narcos. And I put 3 Kikamo tea things into a fucking mug. And I fucking drank that. And that's it.
Oh, that's it?
That's all I remember. I know I didn't go in. I know I tumbled in there about 2, maybe. I don't fucking know. Though.
First of all, after 525 milligrams, I would be. I don't even know what the fuck would happen to me at 500.
Here's the scary thing, guys. These, like, I'm done with. Like, I have to take a breather from these. I could definitely eat 4 pills and walk out of here in a half hour.
No. See, there's no way.
Bro, I could do 3 and nothing happens.
What are you talking about? You've been sitting passed out all day.
No, I didn't pass out last night. I passed out at like 2 in the fucking morning, but I was fucked up. That's a big difference. And I got up at 7. I got up at 7:30.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened. It's like nothing happened. I got up at 7:30, like nothing happened. I went in, I looked at the computer, there was nothing happening. And I put my sweats on, and I had...
But you don't wake up high or nothing.
I had 54 Weight Watcher points. I got to hit 61 for my goal. So I said, fuck this. I got up. I drank a cup of coffee. I got a little Zoom to me. I drink this little red stuff, like a pre-energy drink from Onnit. I drank a little bit of that. I went right back in that bathroom. I did 3 fucking bong hits. And the last one had a chunk of hash in it. The thing went on fire. The thing was on fire. The hash thing was on fire. And I hear my daughter, Dad? I'm like, I'm blowing the fucking thing out in the back bathroom. I finally walk out. She's like, where you been? I was back there seeing something. Like, you know. I can't
even imagine all of the things you've told her you were doing. Oh, I was in back fighting a dragon
she
or whatever.
She never comes looking for me, really, at 8 in the morning. Like, she never comes looking for me at 8. She comes around about 8:30. She sits in her room playing that Spanish fucking game, learning how to speak Spanish on her own. So
what?
There's this game. There's like a program that teaches your kid how to speak Spanish. So she fucking loves it. She does it all fucking day. Then she comes and tortures me in Spanish with that book Spanish. I don't know the book Spanish. He had a Chinese restaurant across the street from Mustard's Last Stand. In Boulder, there's a hot dog place from Chicago Hot Dogs.
That's a great name.
With pickles in that motherfucker.
Mustard's Last Stand. Fucking great.
And across the street was a Chinese restaurant in those days that I put together for comedy, right?
Okay.
So I put them together for comedy. I had my friends do me a huge favor. I had this kid, Todd Jordan, and this kid, Rick Kearns. I made the bar guy give me $100 tab, and I told him to give me $350 for the comedians. So I gave Todd Jordan $150. I gave the feature $100. I kept $100. So whatever that comes out to be. So I made a little money, but Ron sold $3,000 at the bar. He had never sold that much. And I met Ron selling neon. I used to sell neon door to door.
What?
So I come in, give you a flyer with an open sign, and then how much you want for the open? In those days, open signs were just becoming popular. $200, I'll install it for you. $200, I give you $150.
The little yes, we're open sign?
Yeah, and he goes, $200, I give you $150 in Chinese food, $50 credit. No, fuck that, Ron. I want $200 and $100 in credit, cocksucker.
Fucking Ron.
Okay, you install right. Okay, his name was Ron. You install right now. Do you know how long I milked Ron for? I had Ron paying my rent. I had Ron give me. Ron was a bad motherfucker.
For one sign?
Listen, one sign he paid me $200 for, and it cost him $10,000. In those days when I put my hooks in you, it was all over. It cost him $10,000. And then I did the comedy show, and I put money in his pocket. And if you know anything about Chinese people, once they do $3,000 at the bar, they lose their mind. He would call me every day. And I knew I had Ron. I go, Ron, listen, I got it. So I had Ron for like a year listen to this. I had Ron.
Ron still hasn't recovered.
Ron's been going through his books and like,
Ron would
there's this whole area right here. It's all in fucking red.
I had Ron.
He would never be your Facebook friend.
I would call Ron. Hello, who's there? Ron, this is Joey Diaz. Ron, you going to be there in 10 minutes? Yeah. What going on? What going on, Joey? Listen, I got a big deal going on. I'll be down in 10 minutes. I'm going to tell you all about it. We're going to make a ton of money. No, you tell me. And I'd hang up on him. Which drove him crazy. By the time I got to the restaurant, he'd be out there. Where you been? Tell me about big deal. And I go, listen. And I just make up a name. Like, listen, you know John Wayne? Yeah, I know John Wayne. Listen, he wants to come. I'm going to have him come in here and do comedy. But he needs a deposit. Give me $350 right now from the bar. Yeah, $350? Yeah, and I already got the guy waiting down the corner for an 8-ball. Yeah. And I got the chick. I'm going to take the dinner with the other 100, and I got a hotel room for 50. And I'm not even wearing a condom. I'm crazy as fuck at that time.
And no one's going to show up.
Dog, I would take him for $300-400. Yeah. Finally, after like 6 months, one day he came to me and goes, when is, I don't know who. I was telling him Belushi was coming. Like, I was just dropping names. John Candy's coming. I'm going to get him. I did one. I did one. I did one. And I milked that poor Chinese guy. And then I had him on. I was so broke doing comedy. I ate 3 meals a day in there. I would go in there, Ron. Where's my tab?
You went in there like 11 when they opened for breakfast?
11:01. I was in there in the kitchen.
Big shrimp, Ron.
In the kitchen, making my own soup. That's how pimp I had it in there. And he told me, don't make your own soup no more. You take all shrimp. Fuck that shit. I would take the shrimp and the fucking wontons. And that's once I learned how to make Chinese soup. I didn't like it no more. See, I always thought they had the same fucking chicken broth for each thing. All they do is take the chicken broth, put it in, put 3 wontons in. They sprinkle it with pork and fucking onions, and they bring it to you. Yeah. If it's egg drop, it's egg drop. If it's the other one, they mix it together with the noodles and whatever. But it's all the same fucking Chinese mix.
Yeah.
I knew that shit down. I got to be so friendly with Ron that then I took over another Chinese restaurant. This was the best. I used to just take over Chinese.
You gotta change.
You're like the mob becoming like silent partners.
Listen to me.
You're bleeding them dry.
Oh my God, I was taking over Chinese restaurants.
You got a roster.
Listen to me. Now Ron was in North. Ron was by the college.
What was this guy's name? Eric?
Ron was by the college, and after 6 months, one day Ron questioned me. He questioned my loyalty and where his $2,000. I give you $3,000. You eat here every day, and then no John Wayne, no John Candy, no Clint Eastwood. I had this poor guy sweating, and then I started bringing him stolen shit.
Coming.
And then I would bring him stolen shit. Like if I would go to the mall and steal like 3 big pens, like the gold pens, I'd bring it. Where you get this? No, listen, it fell off the truck. I knew the mafia. Then I had this other dude, an Italian guy, and I used to tell him I was La Mano Negra, that I was coming to collect on Friday. This guy believed me and went to Tony Ledizio and told Tony Ledizio if I shook him down again, he was going to call the cops on me. This is Boulder, Colorado. I was going crazy, and I was just out of prison. But I was just...
Is this what you thought of during prison? Like all these little...
No. So then, listen to me. So now... There's a Chinese restaurant in North Boulder. That was Men's and Men's. It wasn't that bad, but they were next to the biggest video store in Colorado, which I heard now they're huge. Boulder on 28th Street or 30th Street. Don't fucking by Arapahoe. They used to have a 3-floored a video chain. No porn. I mean, whatever you want. I went
like
in there.
A 3-story Blockbuster?
I used to go in there and fuck with them. Yeah, like a 3-story Blockbuster way before Blockbuster.
Gotcha.
And I used to go in there and fuck with them. I used to go in there and ask them for Harry in your pocket, just obscure names. And they'd go, and they'd hit me and go, we don't have it in stock, but we'll have it here in 2 days out of Denver. They had a warehouse in Denver that was huge. And that's where I used to go when I first started comedy. So I would go in there and I rented every day the Rodney thing and...
Dangerfield?
The Rodney Dangerfield special with all the guys on it.
Young comedians.
And I would also take the best of, what's the black one from HBO?
Def Comedy Jam?
Def Comedy Jam with Joe Torre as the warm-up. And I rented it so much that they wouldn't even charge me anymore. That's how good they were to me as a comedian. I'll never forget that. But next to that place was a Chinese restaurant. And they were okay. They had some good rice. They had some good... And the kids were good-looking. They were nice boys. There was 2 or 3 boys and the mom. And I would go in there by myself. And then I started bringing people in there. And I would have people meet me there. That was the place where me and my buddies were sitting there one day. And I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Me and Rizzo. The kid's name was Rizzo. He's from Long Island. He's a big fat kid. And we're in there fucking eating spare ribs. We're going to go to the Comedy Works. He's driving me to the Comedy Works. Because I didn't have a car. And on Tuesdays, we would leave work together, and we'd go eat Chinese food, and we'd go. And this couple got up. After we were talking, this couple got up, and on the way out, they said, let me explain something to you. We were listening to your conversations. You two are barbarians. He goes, if I wasn't with my wife, I'd take you both outside and beat your ass. This guy was like an older guy. Anyway.
What were you talking about?
So I started going into this Chinese restaurant. You know, once or twice a week. The lunch special wasn't bad. And I got to be honest with you, the food wasn't bad. And, you know, hey, Joey, hey, Tony, hey, whatever. I became friends with the guy. One day I went in there. This is a true story.
I know it is.
With no do-re-mi. And I told the guy the truth. I said, listen, man, I forgot my wallet. He goes, dog, you're always in here. You take it with you. I took up the food, and 2 days later, I brought them the $30. They were happy as shit. And after that, I became family. The mom talked to me. The brother talked to me. So I would talk to them more and more. I was lonely. I was going through a heartbreak with my ex-wife, and I would go in there 3 nights a week. You know me, dog. I'm simple. I could eat Chinese food every fucking day. They had noodles for the soup. They had the whole thing. One day, I had my daughter. I had the basement. I lived in the rocky basement. I had no money. And I called them up like a man. I said, listen, man, I'm in a bind. I got my daughter. I got no dough. What do you want? And when they came to my house, the brother sat me down. He goes, listen, you've been coming to our restaurant for a long time. I see you bring people in there. He goes, from now on, you're on a tab. And you pay us when you have the fucking tab. That could only happen to me when I'm a starving comic living in a fucking basement, addicted to blow. I'm a fucking single dad. I got no dough, every penny. And I'm not feeling bad for me. I'm just telling you what I was going through. And look at this door that opens up for me. I could eat Chinese food every fucking day. And here's these people telling me, look, from now on, call us. We'll deliver it and we'll put on a tab.
Hell yeah.
And for a while, I would just give the kid a 20. He'd go, there's no tab. Because he was the owner, the delivery kid. They fucking worked. There were 2 kids. Well, finally, one day I go, dog, I'm in there, and they're talking shit. And guess what happens? They're like, our delivery boy quit. Uncle Joey got a license. And I got a map and some glasses. And they're like, you want to deliver Chinese food? I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll deliver Chinese food. What nights you got? And they're like, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Give them to me. Fuck it. Dog, I was walking out of there with a yardstick.
And Chinese food.
And Chinese food every night. And I became friends with them. And then, guess what Uncle Joey started doing? What Tony Soprano didn't want. People selling cocaine on the fucking Chinese routes. So every time I had delivery, I would go out and sell fucking blow at the same time. People would call me up. You got a gram of coke? Yeah, but you got to order Chinese food. Boom, and they'd order Chinese. Come on, God. Who the fuck do you think you guys are dealing with? So I would tell the people.
I mean, what was the
code word?
No, not that. That's a good question.
They would call and ask for Joey.
I'm just saying,
and I would pick up the phone.
But the increase of business you must have brought
25%.
Oh my God!
And people going in there to see me.
Oh come on!
And I was
that's what I'm talking.
I was just going to do stand up, and here's where it gets better.
The delivery guy.
The delivery guy.
25%.
Listen to me, dog. And here's where it's getting better. And I'm walking out there with a yardstick a night. I'm selling blow, and I'm weighing it. I'm doing everything there. And in those days, I was such a fiend, I would keep it there overnight. I would hide it there. And they would never use the back bathrooms. So there was nights I'd go in there and put a line of coke out. 2 lines. I'd do 1, I'd forget, and I'd walk out. I'd come back 2 days later, that line of coke was still at attention. It was still there with the American flag at attention, Jack. I couldn't believe it. These fucking Chinese dudes didn't snort fucking blow. It was tremendous, but here's what gets better. So I'm there working, I'm hustling, I'm eating my meals there. I'm living like a doctor in there. I'm bringing my daughter in there. I'm running fucking coke out of there. One day I walk in there, they're like, hey, Joey, we run pool. You want to play pool? And I go, I'll play the fucking pool. And they thought they were cute. They're like, we only have 1 team left, Houston Rocket. And I go, I'll take the fuck with the team. Fuck yeah, I'll take the Rockets. The Rockets were like, the odds were like fucking 12-1 that they would even get to the second round. They won the championship.
Yeah.
When they gave me the 500 cash, you should have seen those motherfuckers. Not only was I running game out of there, after a while, listen, I swear to you guys, I've been with you guys for 3 years. You ready for this one? It got to the point in there that if the phone rang 5 times, 3 of those calls were for Joey. They couldn't believe it.
Like what, Coke orders? Or?
Coke orders?
3 of 5 and 25%.
Every delivery I made, I knew the people.
Yeah.
people knew I was there, and half of them knew.
So
I knew
it no longer became random people ordering from this Chinese place. It became you knew every fucking.
Me and my
person.
creepy fucking
Yeah.
cocaine
Yeah.
chain. And there was a fucking
Exactly.
trailer park where the guy, what did I tell you his name was? Alex. Remember I told you I was in the halfway? He called me
Right.
for the show early on, the very beginning.
Mexican dude.
Mexican dude. Years later, Alex lived in that trailer park behind there. And in the back of that trailer park in Boulder, it was like fucking La Bamba. It was like 20 illegal Mexicans back there. Doug, that's where I was picking up coke. Listen, if cocaine was in those days...
Wait, that's where you went to get it?
Listen to me. It was a trailer park with white people living in the front. And then as you got to the back of the trailer park, like it was one house white, one house Mexican. But as you got to the back of it, this is 1980, this is 1994. As you got to the back of the trailer park, it got dark, but they were illegals. And they were the ones that mowed lawns and shit, but the half of them were there selling fucking powder. And I mean, right off the fucking break. I don't know if they were cartels, then I mean, pop, and the thing would come out in the air like it would float.
Are you
And
serious?
they wouldn't even use a scale. They wouldn't even use a scale, these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They became such friends with me talking Spanish, that I would go there and I'd pay them for 2 ounces, and I'd take it home. It was 3.5 ounces, because they'd just break it, pop, and they just put chunks all the way, and I'd take it. They were brown. They were brown Mexicans, dark, like they walked here, like they were out of fucking sun. And I forget what their name was. You know me, dog. You know me, dog. I never fucking asked. How they got here, if they used suntan lotion, what brand it was. I never asked them
gave
dick.
a fuck about SPF.
Dog,
Yeah,
I didn't
no.
ask these motherfuckers nothing. All I knew is they had some fucking coke that was tremendous. I was making money. I was working on this Chinese restaurant. And you know what, man? That was one of the... I knew I had no future there. I knew they were going to figure it out. And I remember going in there and going, I'm going to go on the road as a comedian. And they were all very nice to me. They were Vietnamese. They weren't Chinese. But they cooked Chinese. And they were so nice to me that I was like, fuck the war. I'm going to forgive you. What am I going to do? I'm going to hold a grudge against you?
You held a personal grudge.
Well, I don't know. I'm a little kid from Cuba. I come here and the country's at war with somebody. I want to be an American. So psychological, I'm supposed to fucking hate you if I want to be this gung-ho fucking white kid. That's in the back of my mind. I wouldn't even talk to Vietnamese people. We were at fucking war with you. It took years. It took years to unwind my stupidness and my...
You got mad that I got Korean dumplings.
Oh, please. You know, we just went to war
He
with...
called me and he said the Chinese were here first. They got dibs.
They got dibs. You gotta go ask them respect. They got dibs of Chinese. They've been here since the fucking railroads. Yo, the Koreans been throwing sidekicks for 30 years. Teaching Taekwondo. The fucking the Asian Chinese people were here with the fucking railroads and shit. I remember still being a kid, like 19, maybe 18 and a half, and working for an electrician in Aspen. And I was installing electric towel warmers for people who just... You should have seen these bathrooms I was installing.
Yo, that is so opulent.
This was already 1983.
I need it for my house now, though. It
This
sounds
was
awesome.
1983, and you should have seen this. The size of the bathroom was honest, the size of my living room and kitchen.
And where was this? Like, was this in New York
this
or
was
Jersey?
In Aspen, Colorado.
Oh, Colorado. Oh, I mean, there's
This was
money
in
out
Aspen,
there.
in the mountains.
That's
like,
wealth.
Right above, like, Maroon Bells and shit.
Yeah, that's
We
what I
did
call
a-
my tits.
We did a little fucking housing thing there. Like, there was 2 houses, and we planted I'll never forget, it was December 18th. Like, fuck, no, I'm lying to you guys.
Was it wintertime?
It had to be December 20th, December 22nd.
Christmas present?
1980 fucking 3. And you couldn't see your hands. The snowflakes were so big. And me and this guy, Greg Yeager, the name of the company was Yeager Electric in Aspen, Colorado. That's how good my fucking memory is.
Your memory is really impressive, especially for the amount of edibles you
Greg
consume.
fucking Yeager. I was working at Aspen Electric, and things were starting to blow up there, and I put a beating on a guy up there, and he disappeared. Right? Like, there was a guy that
Wait, what do you mean he
fucked with me.
disappeared?
He disappeared.
This movie just took a turn.
What happened was,
Yeah.
I was working for this
You can't just drop that.
I was working with this electrical company. I'm maybe 18. I'm fucking nuts.
Oh my god.
I'm living around all these yokels in Aspen, Colorado.
I can't imagine you in Colorado.
I'm a full-time criminal, but I'm watered down to an electrician. I'm an electrician's helper making maybe $9 an hour.
Oh,
And then I would wash dishes 2 nights a week. And I would steal everything that wasn't stapled down at that place, from the shrimp, bags of French fries. I would have robbed the waitresses. I didn't give a fuck. The coke dealer was the chef, so while he was cooking, I'd run to his house and rob him, and go back and wash dishes like nothing happened.
You would not leave your job and run to his house.
Yes, I would. Towards the end,
Oh my
I was
God.
I was that fucking.
Towards the
fat.
end, you were 18.
were you feeding?
So
Were you feeding an addiction? Or were you just robbing?
at that time,
What were you
I
robbing
was
so much
feeding
for?
the addiction of
Just like a high?
just being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It was what made my dick hard. Mm-hmm. Was if I found out Jessica Peluso was a scumbag,
Yeah.
she's going down.
Yeah.
And I would fuck with you first a little bit.
Yeah, mentally.
I'd break into your house and steal like 100 out of your wallet.
Yeah. And I'd be like, who the fuck?
And then
Mental
finally-
warfare.
And then I'd go into your ounce of coke and take an 8-ball out.
Mine would be organic green tea. It'd be really
And you
boring.
go, what the fuck is going on?
Right. Is there a ghost?
And it was just that type of shit. So I was just going crazy. I was working for this company, Aspen Electric, and we were doing this taxi cab place where it's like 12 bays.
Right.
6 of them were to wash them, 2 of them were for like to wax
Service.
them, and then the other 3, I don't know what the fuck they were. And we had to install like those long light bulbs. I forget what they're called, and we had to install the thing
yeah, I know what you're
and
talking about.
the plug, and we were there for like 3 months. And they kept switching guys. And finally, they hit me with this dude that was just a dick. Like, nobody got along with him in the company. Nobody. Like, they kept me. He got into arguments with people. He was a know-it-all. He was maybe, if I was 18 or 19, he was maybe 40-ish, 38-ish,
Yeah.
35-ish. Just a real fucking prick.
Right. And he probably was
And he
more of a
used to
prick because you were younger.
And he used to fuck with me
Yeah.
about being from New York. Mm-hmm. You fucking Yankee cocksucker. And all
Right.
this shit. And one day I said something to him in front of a few guys. Like at lunchtime, some guys were there with us. They were working around the corner or something. And they were eating with us. And when they left, about an hour later, he just came out of nowhere with a knife and put it to my neck. One of those the box cutters.
Yeah.
He's like, don't you ever disrespect me again in front of these fucking people. And he had me. Just, there was nothing I could do. I was standing on pipes to boot. So I had I had no footing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he had me. I had this motherfucker. Just on street value alone, I had him. Just on what I knew. But I couldn't make a move. I couldn't even reach from a wallet.
Yeah.
I couldn't reach for a pipe. Nothing. I was on pipes. So I said, you're the man. And I let him go. And I thought about it. And I told this guy I was shooting with on Sundays. And he goes, listen, you're going to go back to Jersey to let your dad down and shoot him, aren't you? I go, yeah. He goes, practice on him. So for like 2 weeks, I went down and I knew all his moves. And I worked with the guy. And then I would say to him, what are you doing tonight? And he goes, I'm going to this bar named Murphy's.
just telling you everything.
But I lived 20 miles from him.
Yeah.
So I had to stalk him for like 2 weekends.
Oh my
And I
God.
watched a bar he went to. And then I piped him one night. I got him with a hanger and one of those, those sticks that Bruce Lee used in Into the Dragon.
Nunchuck?
Nunchucks?
The one, just one alone, the long one.
Oh yeah.
Instead of using
like a
two
Night Watcher stick.
It's,
Where did you get that?
What's with the question?
Walmart.
What's with the question? No.
At your local Dick's Sporting Goods?
No. You couldn't get nothing because you got to assume they could trace everything.
Right.
So everything you
Black
get
market.
has to be very,
A trunk. He got it from a trunk, Lee. The same place that slice of salami was at your feet. That's where he got it.
You get a hanger. You open the hanger. And you fold it in half.
Right.
And you take electrical tape. And you flatten out that hanger. You make a handle. You make like a 12-inch handle.
Is everybody listening?
And you take that hanger. And if I whipped you with that hanger at night, you won't know what's going on for the first 2 minutes.
It sounds like it would also welt your skin.
All you're seeing is this. And you're going... And you can't see. And I'll pop you in the face first.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Me?
Oh, yeah. It's horrible.
Why is this being directed at me?
No. So this is what happened. So I got the guy on a Saturday. And that Monday, he didn't go to work. I'm sitting at work, and I'm like, oh, is he going to come in and say because I left him there yelling for his life.
Did he see you?
No, I had a mask on.
No, hit him in the face with a hanger
I
already.
had everything. He didn't want to see me. This was my first ever. He didn't want to see me, so I beat him up a little bit and he just ran away. And
Yeah.
I threw the mask away and the jacket as I was driving and all this shit. And I went back to Fred's and I went to my house in Snowmass. And that Monday, I went back to work and like nothing happened. They're like, oh, he didn't call in today or whatever. He didn't come in. That was it. Nobody said nothing. Tuesday, nobody said nothing. Wednesday, at the breakfast, at the lunch, when you come in, the guy would always come out and go, okay, today's lineup, Lee, you're going with Jessime over to the house up in Aspen. You're finishing up the re-roof. Fuck, how come I gotta go? Get the fuck out. Joey, you're going with Stan. You're going up to Snowmass Village to finish up the apartments up there. Like the guy would give you orders. He would come out on the third day. He's like, where's fucking whatever the guy's name was? He goes, where is he? Anybody hear from him? He goes, why don't you pass by his house on the way down to that job and see what's going on? Maybe he's sick. Maybe his phone's broken. Maybe nobody's heard from him. Maybe he's dead in his condo. And I'm sitting there going, oh, shit.
Maybe he got beat up.
And I couldn't wait to come back at 4:30 to find out what happened. And we got to like a 10 to 5. I got overtime, but still sucked because my heart was beating. And when I walked in, they were sitting there and the guys drinking coffee. And they're like, man, that's the weirdest thing. Yeah, we went to his house. He moved.
He moved.
He moved.
Yo, that's a good beat. And you beat someone so bad they fucking move?
He picked up and he left.
I think
They don't even want to tell on you they move. That's powerful.
I think I'd probably do the same thing. Fuck. You got beat up in the
He
dark.
didn't know it was me. He had no idea.
You wouldn't hurt anybody in the first place.
I hope not enough to get beat up in the dark.
Not even emotionally.
I don't know. Maybe, but that's Jesus Christ. And you're not worried that he's listening to this?
He's
What's he gonna
80
do?
now.
Yeah,
what's he
he's
going to do?
80.
What's he going to do?
80-year-old people still have rights?
Yeah, but what's he going to do? He still has to prove I'm there.
Have you seen them fight?
He still has to prove what year it is, what month it was. He still has to come up with a lot of shit.
All right.
When
Tell me where he
8-year-olds
lives.
fight, they look like they're auditioning for a thriller choreography.
So yeah, after like a month of sitting there waiting, when is this guy going to come back and get me?
You thought that?
I really thought that, and the job started dying down. And one day I met this guy outside of like fucking a supermarket, and he had an electrical thing. And I went up to him like a man. I go, hey, my name is Joey. I'm an electrical helper. Do you need anything? He goes, not right now, but here's my card. Keep in touch with me. Because what type of experience you got? And I kept telling him.
You're like, I'm really good with hangers.
And then I called him like twice. And the second time, he goes, you could start tomorrow full time. So that's why I remember hanging that. I'll never forget hanging that fucking, I forget what you call it now. It was 30 fucking years ago, people. But it was like
what?
the first piece of electricity to a neighborhood.
Like the first type,
It's the first wire that gets,
the whole hood.
and we do the post. You put it
Yeah.
on the post, and then you put like a board.
A board.
A board.
Son of a bitch.
I'll never forget that. I'm like, bro, we gotta go home because the snow was coming down. He's like, we can't go home. This has to be done today. Me and him were in this fucking blizzard. Cars were doing fucking 60 past us. We were like 20 feet from the road, and the cars were sliding off the road. I'm like, dog, we're gonna get fucking killed here.
For $9 an hour?
For $9 an hour, maybe 10 at the time, maybe 10. Who the fuck knows?
You're like, I just want to go to people's houses and steal their shit. Why am I
my
in the
God.
snow?
But that was my cover, Jessime. See, if you sit at your house, I lived in such a small community at the time that if I didn't go to work, they would peg me for the thief.
Right.
So in my world, I was always working. If
Just
I
to
wasn't
keep
working
good face.
Even when I had those 2 weeks off over the holidays,
Yeah.
I would shovel snow for fucking 15 an hour cash.
Now, is that like a cocaine euphemism? Or are you like actually shoveling
No, I would
snow?
shovel snow
Okay.
outside, but I'd be casing the joints. I'd look at what time Jessime leaves, what time she comes back, who she leaves with, because all the condos were together. It was like A, B, C, D. Oh, we were all together. It was I forget what the Creek apartments were called, Snow Creek apartment. I don't know what.
Yeah.
So they were all together. So I'd be out there shoveling. I'd see you leave. I'd see Lee leave.
You take a little timestamp in your mind?
Sure. That's how professionals do it. And then I had my roommate at the time was an engineer on paper.
On paper?
So all the fucking
Engineer on paper?
What
Sure.
paper?
On
Yeah, what kind of paper? College ruled.
Listen, let's say you went to school for 4 years and you got all A pluses, and you're supposed to graduate in June, And in fucking January, you get into a fight with 8 dudes and knock 6 of them out.
You're not graduating.
You're not graduating.
No.
So he came back home. His brother had graduated from Brown. He was at the Air Force Academy. This whole family was genius. The older brother was at Brown, going to school with Jackie Kennedy's son. We were talking about the Kennedy before.
Yeah.
I still remember visiting him up there, and Jackie O was on campus. And they'd be yelling, cunt. They were crazy. They were
Cunt to Jackie O? If they were only alive today and realized what real cunts are.
Yeah, no.
That was not a cunt.
Fucking crazy.
Furthest from the cunt.
So the one brother went to Yale. The other brother went to, listen to this, the other brother went to the Air Force Academy and got thrown out his senior year, and he was a genius.
Why did he get thrown out?
For getting into a fist fight.
And
then the other brother was a great mechanic in grammar school. You know those kids that lived next door to you that were fixing alarm clocks?
I didn't have those kids.
Grade.
I lived next door to an old lady.
This motherfucker, and he was living out in San Diego. But the other brother's very interesting. Was I telling you this, Lee, the other day?
Like a little off?
The other brother's a janitor at the World Trade Center.
That seems like a very smart job.
The first time they bombed the building, he was drinking across the street in 94. Because he's an alkie.
Guys.
He's an alkie.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So the first time the building got bombed in 94, 93, he was across the street getting drunk on a Friday. The second time it got bombed, he was down the shore. He called in sick because he was hungover.
Wow.
From Sunday. So.
Alcoholism saved his life. Ironically, you never know what it's going to be.
You never know if it's a DJ. It could be a fucking sucalamink, or it could be fucking alcoholism. Something's going to save your life. When I lived in Denver, those Sundays, you could rob a bank.
Yeah.
You could stab somebody.
Have. That's part of it.
I'll never forget when I was in the mall.
Wait a second. I think you did have an issue there.
I had a couple of issues there.
You don't even go to Colorado anymore, right?
Yeah, I go to Denver.
Oh, you do?
I just can't go to Seattle.
Okay.
Seattle and parts of Oregon. Seattle and parts of Idaho, unknown. When I lived in Denver, I still remember when they played against the Cleveland Browns, the drive.
Right.
I was at the mall during the drive. And I'll never forget seeing everybody in the hallways watching TVs that Radio Shack had and stuff. And going, if I was going to rob this place, this is the time we'd do it. Nobody would care.
The funny thing is, I would say something like that. It's a joke. You say something like that, you're casing the place.
Oh, let me explain something to you. The best thing in my future that happened is that they tore that mall down. When I tell you I sank that mall financially, I'm not lying to you. I went in there with 3 credit cards in the summer of '85 and threw the cards away and would still go back in there. And I remember walking in that mall one day and they had a CD player, Radio Shack, without a box, like a
display unit? Yeah.
Display unit. And the guys were all the way in the back talking. And I go, you know what? I could use a CD player in my house. I'll never forget unplugging it and just wrapping it and walking out of the fucking mall. Like still walking 30 yards to the door and then going to my car. I destroyed that mall.
Oh, God.
The first time, then I got a job at Foot Locker.
You got a job
At the mall after I ruined it with credit cards. And the cops came and they go, you fit the description. Somebody in the ice cream court said you used a credit card there. And I'm like, you're going to have to prove it. There was no cameras back then. Right. So they kept coming back.
So you're wearing the referee jersey?
Foot Locker, like an asshole that I was. I applied for the job in June. They called me in August.
Okay.
And then and then the cops came in there like, we want to arrest you. They talked to me like 3 times, and they wanted me to cop to it, and I wouldn't cop to it.
So in 2 months, you destroyed the mall. That's it.
2 months, I destroyed that fucking mall. And then I went back for more. And then I went back. I went to Aspen, then back to Boulder, and then I was taking classes at the University of Colorado. And they would buy anything up on them. It's called the U District. The U District is in Seattle. This was called, I forget what Boulder Hill or what, the Hill. The Hill is 3 blocks, gyms, Mexican restaurants. Right. Everything is catered to kids. Pizza place, movie theater, 18 and over bar, that type of shit. But they would buy anything because college kids got broke.
Right.
So you could bring anything. So I had the scam at Sears. The door was right by the music department. Was right by the door. I would park right there and just walk in. And every day I would take the Bruce Springsteen 4-package collection. It was like the hit of this. It was $99, like $89 for a Bruce Springsteen box. He's on the cover with a guitar in his hand. How do I remember? because Bruce Springsteen put a lot of money in my pocket that year. There were displays of Bruce Springsteen, 5 at a time, and I would pick them up and walk out there. And I would go right to the hill, get my $200, and then I would go eat like a fucking sandwich or something. It was destruction. But then I was out on bail on the kidnapping case. And I was running out of money. And I go, you know what? I'm going to go back up to the CD store. So I started robbing them every other day. This went on for about a week or two.
Not many people can just say that sentence. I started robbing them.
Oh, yeah. I would go to the CD store every other day. I didn't want to be a fucking pig.
No. Regulate yourself.
I had to go like every 2 or 3 days.
Monday, Wednesday,
Then there was a
Friday.
student center. I was tormenting them because they would buy books secondhand, and I would just pick up a stack of books. I wouldn't even walk in the front door. I just bring them up, and I go, my mother got me these, but I already got them. She just wasn't thinking. And they go, do you want cash or a check? You know what? I don't need the cash, but I'll take it. And they would give me back the money for the books plus tax.
What's it like to not have a conscience?
It's tremendous.
That's the greatest life. Your life is incredible until you get caught. But then you have the stories.
What is it that you want me to do to change that? Like, that's why it pisses me off that people go after governors for putting blackface on, or the chief fucking judge because he covered some chick's mouth in 1982. You got nowhere to go. So if he would have came out and said, yeah, in 1982 I choked the girl at a party, he would have he wouldn't have had to deal with that.
I don't know if it works in politics the same way.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Because it works in life that way. If you don't say it, if I get it out first, you got nowhere to go.
That helps. That can help.
You got nowhere to go. 8 Mile. When he goes, what am I gonna do? What are you gonna do when he goose on you about the girl? He goes, if you put it out there first, he's got nowhere to go.
Right. Yeah, because it diffuses the situation. Trump does that a lot. You watch Trump; he'll be like, "I did this," and he'll put a little spin on it to make it his way. It happened. There was a lot. It was not my problem. And then people are like, "Yeah, he did it. So what?"
It's not who I am today, but thinking back at who that person was that would be out on bail for kidnapping, and would go every other day to either the student center. Like one day I went to the student center, had a watch rack with watches, Timex, whatever the fuck. I picked up the whole thing and put it on my shoulder like a body in Vietnam, and I just walked out. If you're going to let me rob and you're not going to pay attention to me, I got to rob you in those days. I was that nuts in Boulder.
Yeah, that's crazy, but you're getting away with it, so why would you stop?
Getting away, I would control myself.
Yeah, it
sounds like it.
That's not controlling yourself. What do you think controlling yourself is?
Dog, I would rob 24/7 I remember when double espresso machines came out in '95. I was a struggling comic.
I don't even hold on. Let me digest this. Because you're going into stories about stealing 24/7, and then I remember when double espressos came out.
Because I had control before I got arrested. And went to prison. I had no control. Like that's when I got caught. So I'm out on bail for the kidnapping. I get caught with like 85 fucking CDs, and they chase me like a little black guy in a golf cart and a little white skinny guy. Like, come back! And I'm running, throwing CDs back at me, shit, trying to throw them off.
Like you're a superhero.
Oh my god! And they got me. The cops finally got me, and I gave them a fake name. They arrested me, and I processed. Now I had just been in there for a month waiting to get bail. Every cop knew Joey. I went in there as Jimmy, and they're fingerprinting me, and I'm like, "How you doing?" They're like, Joey, how you? And I'm looking at the fingerprint card. It's like Jimmy, whatever. And I'm like, these guys, if you're gonna be that stupid, and then I went back to court as that guy. I pled guilty, and I got community service, and I did the community service. Years later, I found out. Boulder found out you used a different name. But what are they gonna do? You did the community service. You paid the fine. Crazy shit. That you wouldn't even, now you can't get away with that.
I was going to say, now there's no way.
Cannot get away
because
with
that's
that.
all electronic and stuff like that.
Now you can't get away with that.
But that's, I mean, you make me want to go back in time and start robbing people.
And then in those days, remember when Frank Caliendo put his fingerprints down? NCIS was so slow.
Right.
3 weeks before your records came back. So you could sit in county for 2 weeks with a murder, no one, working your bail, and get out before the NCIS come out back on you.
Yeah.
The NCIS wouldn't come back on you for 3 fucking weeks. That's how slow it was then. So I could use fake names. I could do all this shit because by the time they figured out who the fuck I really was, I was gone. I was on a Greyhound bus to the next city.
So what did you do with the espresso machines?
Well, the espresso machines, I I had control. The espresso machines were $450.
You keep saying you have control. I mean, is this you telling us, or are you trying to convince yourself?
Me, I don't give a fuck. It was 25 years ago.
Yeah, well, right. No, yeah.
It was 25 years ago. I was 95.
I forgot the double espresso machines are how this story started.
It was $450 for an espresso, coffee, cappuccino machine. All these assholes on sale for $350. I'm walking into those stores, just picking up the thing. I wasn't even walking out of the store, frankly enough. How sad is that? I would just go into customer service and go, how you doing? My mother got me this for Christmas. What the fuck? And they go, okay.
It's always somebody giving you something
That's
as a
the only
gift.
way you could sell it.
That's how you do it.
What do you think? I was walking down the street?
I don't have a gift receipt, but
Then I got to the point where I'd hang out in front of Kmart. This is when you're a fucking real piece of shit. I'd hang out in front of Kmart on windy days and wait for people's receipts to fly off. And one day I'm looking at this guy in a cart pushing 2x4s and 2x6s and 2x12s, but on top he's got a lawnmower. And he's pushing, it's windy out, and all of a sudden the receipt flew out. I go over, I pick it up, I look, the lawnmower is $450. So I walk into the fucking Kmart, they got no more lawnmowers. I go, fuck it. I went out to Longmont, Colorado, 30 miles away, went to a Kmart in there, they had the thing. The best was, I went back and I gave the Mexican kid a 10. Bring this up to the counter for me. He brought it up to the counter, and I told the lady, how you doing? My mother gave me this. It's the wrong one. This time I had a receipt. This time they had nowhere to go. He just, no, I'm telling you, I bought the, why don't you go back to Boulder? I go, I didn't want to drive. I live here.
I left this here.
And they give me the money back.
I can't.
It's, and I was doing 3 or 4 of those espresso machines a day. Like on the way to Denver Comedy Works.
You needed the espresso
I would stop
to stay.
I would stop in Westminster. I'd stop in the Denver Mall. I would show up at the Comedy Works with $1,200 in my pocket. On the way there, I'd like the Comedy Works open mic started at 8. I'd leave my house at 6 and stop in Bloomfield, Westminster, and just stop at the mall. It takes a certain age where we get hit in the face with reality. I got hit in the face with reality about money in 85 or 86 or 87 because what we're told is that you need money to have friends, you need money to have women, you need money to have a good time.
Happiness.
You need money to have happiness, and that is completely a fucking farce. That is completely just a fallacy. That is completely a fucking fallacy. I know people who were broke and who were having a great time, and now they have money and they're married and they're fucking miserable.
How do you get over the stress of not having money, or do they just not have it to begin with? Like, the stresses that come with not having money, I think are what hold a lot of people back.
I had stress about not having money until I was about 30 years old. And then at 31 or 32, something happened that changed my fucking life forever. I lost everything. When I tell you everything, I tell you everything. You know, when I got out of fucking being locked up, I worked my ass off, Lee. I worked my fucking ass off, bro. 1987, 1988, 1989. So 89. I was born in 63. What's 89?
26.
I was 26 years old. From 89 to 93, I basically didn't stop. And 2 of those years I did comedy. You know, in 1989, when I got out of that fucking hole, I came out with my feet and I planted them, and it was all, I didn't even give a fuck. I didn't even give a fuck. First job I had was probably detailing cars, but it took me 4 days to start selling blow.
At the dealership?
I had my own fucking operation. I was washing cars at some guys for commission. Plus, I didn't give them their phone. I had a pager. So I could be at Lee's house, and they would call me. And I would just have to leave your house and go to a payphone and call. And I go, where you at? In those days, there was no caller ID. I could say, I'm over here in the office. What's up? No, we just want to check in. Let us know when you're coming home on the way home. Okay, bye. That's a scam I was pulling. But I was leaving that halfway house at 7:30, and I wasn't coming back till 9. And, you know, once I got the first day I just went and set the shop up and got the buffers right and the inks right. And I made a few calls to fucking different dealers. They said, call these dealers and let them know that there's a detailer here, and they were kind of apprehensive. But then I got in my car and I went to all those dealers and started talking to them. And within a fucking week, Lee, I was working 7 fucking days a week. Plus chilling out, fucking slinging that fucking powder like it was going out of style.
Where do you put money when you're selling coke? Like, do you just hide it places?
In those days, I was leaving at the dealership overnight because if they searched me, I could only have $40 on me at a time. But when you're selling coke, you just hide it in your house. You hide it at your girlfriend's house. You have a partner. You hide it at his house.
Because there's no banks, right? You can't do banks at all.
You can do everything. People don't know nothing because you keep a day job. It's like they said in the 7-5, okay? So you have a day job. That day job gives you a check. With that check, you pay for your bills, your credit cards, your car payments, your mortgage, your rent, that type of shit. With the coke money, you pay for the extras. But you're putting it away, you're hiding it. People know you got coke money. As soon as people buy coke from you, they know you're doing something with your fucking money. It's in your house, Lee. But after you get a certain amount, you move it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want $60,000 in your house. I don't want nothing over $3,000 in my house if I'm a dealer. I don't want them. I could always say I borrowed $1,500 from Lee, and I was about to go to the bank and put it in there. I could always say I borrowed $2,000 from Lee, and I was going to the bank to get it in there.
So you're a busy dealer, right? It's a Friday night. I don't know, make $10,000. Like, let's just say you're gonna make $10,000 that night. What do you do? Do you stop every 3 and go, or does someone come pick it up?
$10,000 cash profit.
Okay.
That's what you're saying.
Sure.
$10,000.
I'm just making the number up because I don't know what it could be. It could be $100,000.
I'm gonna probably sell 2 ounces in grams on a Friday night.
Okay.
Maybe wholesale, whatever, 2, and then sell an ounce wholesale, which I still make maybe $1,000 or something, maybe $800 or something like that. So let's pretend I make $10,000 on a Friday night. Profit. You hide it, Lee.
No, but you said as a dealer you wouldn't want more than $3,000.
Right. So you put it at somebody's house, somebody that you.
But would
trust.
you stop during the night and like go drop it off? Do you think? I'm just trying to because that's, to me.
You have to be very sly. It's a sly life. You got to watch who's watching you. You got to know who knows your movements. You got to have a friend that you could trust. If I was a coke dealsman right now, guess whose house I would hide everything at?
Whose?
I'm looking at him.
Really?
Cash, scale.
Would you tell me?
Sure, I'd pay your rent, plus your car payment, plus your grocery bills. I'd pay for everything. I'd give you $2,000-$3,000 a month. Why wouldn't I? I wouldn't sell cocaine out of your house. I wouldn't have any powder at your house. I would just have a scale there with my phone numbers.
Would there be a rule? Would you be
cash.
There can't be any parties here? There can't be.
Well, you got $200,000 in your safe. You want to have a party there and somebody takes you $200,000, now you got to come to me and say, I had my friends over, Ashley and a Chinese friend, and now my $200,000.
Well, I don't, but there must be some idiots out there who are just like, I had a party, man.
No. But at different levels. Let's pretend. Let me take you back. 1986, when I had a rotating $30,000 in the other house.
30,000.
30,000.
At any moment, there's 30,000.
Bandaged up at that house, 30,000 the whole time, and then I would have a revolving 8 or 9 on me, and I'd put 5 in there every fucking week, 5 or 10, so it'd be up to 40, 50. Then I'd invest in something stupid.
Like what?
Like, I'd go partners with you on 20 pounds of weed, something that would take my time up slowly and give me my return back slowly. So I always knew I was making money. Do you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's just...
That's so funny that you called buying a big amount of drugs like an investment.
Sure, that's what it is.
You're like an entrepreneur,
I go partners with you on something. So now you come to me and you say, I know a guy, he wants to buy fucking 2 pounds, he wants to buy 10 pounds of blow. I only have enough to cover 4. Cover 6 with partners. Let's do it. I didn't do anything. I just lent you fucking $6,000 or $60,000, and I became your partner. There's so many fucking things you could do, Lee, with cash, especially now. I was stupid and young. I just put it under my bed, and I had it bundled up next door. I didn't show it to anybody. Nobody knew it was there. I wasn't that fucking stupid. Nobody knew I had the money. My girlfriend at the time knew I had the money, but nobody else knew I had the money.
How long did it take you to tell the girlfriend?
She saw me making it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
You know, every time I go over there and make one of those trips, let's pretend I'd make $17,000. I'd spend $7 and I'd put away $10. And out of the $7, I'd keep front money again. So I'd probably keep $3,500 again for my next batch. There's so many fucking things you could do. And then once Lee, I never really made money. But let's pretend I'm a guy that's making...
What do you mean you didn't make money?
I made chump money on coke. Let's pretend you're moving like Adrian Diaz. He's making $1 million a month. Now we got a problem. You got to wash that money. You got to figure out how to fucking clean that money. You got to put bodegas, hot dog stands, and you're gonna have the most lucrative hot dog stands in the history of America. Each hot dog stand's got to make $15,000 a day.
Did you ever do what they did and go to a casino?
No, I did it a different way, but I never really, that's how dumb I was, Lee. I mean, they took the money and went and exchanged it for hundreds. I didn't even do that. You know what I would do with money? Lend it out. I've always loved lending money out. For juice. Love it. Love it.
See, that seems like the most stressful one out there because you have to worry about people giving you your money back.
No. You come to me and go, Joey, you know what? I want to open up my own studio. Got 4 podcasts going in there already, blah, 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 blah. What would you charge me for $30,000? And I'd say, give me $1,250 a week. Until you give me the $30,000 or the $300,000, whatever. So I just milk you. You just keep giving me $1,250 a week for fucking... Until somebody gives you a lump sum of $300,000, then you pay me.
Fuck. Yeah, but what if people don't want to pay? I mean,
they always pay, Lee.
But no, they don't.
Yes, they do.
What about all these people losing their houses, though?
Oh, those people. No. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about Shylock people.
Well, yeah, but
when you come to me as a man and you go, I need to borrow $50,000. I'm going to pay you interest. There's people that make a living. People don't want to know. A lot of businesses can't go to a bank and borrow money. So they borrow money on fucking juice terms. And you got to pay the fucking juice, Lee. Right now, when you see those, what do you think all those fucking things, those ads are for? Get cash quick.
Oh, yeah.
The fuck you think they are? They're legal loan sharks.
Oh, right.
They're legal loan sharks.
What is it called? Cash checking? Or
all that shit. They're legal loan sharks. Legal that you sit there and go, I can't believe this is happening to me. Tomorrow, go to Zales. Tell me you want to finance Paula's ring.
Okay. It's not a good idea?
Oh, see how much you pay for that fucking doozy at the end. If the ring is $1,000, you're going to pay $18,000 after 3 fucking years. They vig you to death on that shit. It's 26% interest.
From the beginning?
Fuck yeah. They tell you 0 down, no payments for a year. Ooh, what do you think that first payment's going to be at 26% interest? That's a lump sum, Jack. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. They're just giving away charity and we're just going to give you a fucking ring for Paula. Get the fuck out of here. We're going to make you pay for it. They specialize in that shit. That's how they get you, financing the engagement ring through them.
Well, everything is fucking like that. Like the flowers at Valentine's Day and flights when it's the holidays. It's crazy that we let people do this to us. Like gas. The craziest thing I ever heard about gas is like gas stations buy it, right? And then they put it in the tanks, and then the gas price fluctuates. But if it goes down, but if it goes down, we don't get the lower price. They can still charge us whatever they want higher. So it's crazy how much.
In other words, we're getting fucked, Lee.
At every end.
That's right. And once you accept it, it makes your life a lot easier. Then you have to decide on how many people you let fuck you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? That's a complete different story. Every day I see somebody on Twitter complaining about a different corporation. Whether it's an airline, DirecTV, fucking the cable people, what's the people who do the fucking wiring, AT&T. There's always somebody bitching on there. How do you get in somebody's pants?
Me?
When you really want somebody, how did you get in somebody's pants? Anybody.
Well,
you know how you get in some of these pants when you really want them? You leave them alone.
or reject them a little.
Nobody can figure it out. When you're hot on somebody for 2 months and one night you're like, I'm done with this bitch. You go to a strip club and you bother the same bitch every night for 2 months.
She's not interested.
Tells you she's got a boyfriend or whatever, and then you go in there and you pull out the baddest bitch for $800 or $1,000, whatever she wants. Next night when you come back, that stripper's gonna be pissed off at you. There's just something about women and men that drives us crazy when we get shut down. Comics have the same. I used to study comics at the store. When a comic is big time and he's holding court, he's not concerned about the 6 people that are holding court. He's concerned about the one guy standing in the corner not listening to him.
Always.
Okay? He's not pissed off about the 7 people there. He's not concerned about them. He's got them.
Yeah.
I've seen stars go up to the store. I've been sitting in the lot just smoking pot, watching. And I would watch the so-called stars, you know, holding court. But certain comics not even giving a fuck that they were there. And you could see it was driving them crazy.
It's human nature.
It's human nature.
To want the one that's not paying attention.
Not paying attention to you.
I do this sometimes. Like, I was at a party one night and there was a guy I was into, and all the girls were kind of into this guy. Like, everybody was trying with him. And I talked to him for a few minutes. And then I just went in an empty room at this party, and I sat down on a couch and I just started watching TV. Like, I literally just did my own thing.
I come over to you.
15 minutes later, he came in the room, hung out with me the rest of the night. And it was just because I was the one that wasn't trying.
Done.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. I felt like I won.
We were talking about it yesterday, that how my reaction is to women. This is why if something come up, it's bullshit, because I need to break your balls. Like, I've had, like, in Boulder one time I was on a date. And I had met this girl, you know, it wasn't like an online date. I knew her, and we went out to eat or something. And I didn't know, like, you ever see that movie Blind Date? Before they took it, it's an old movie from '87. It's hilarious. Bruce Willis and Kim Basinger.
No, I
This is when Kim Basinger really didn't know what she wanted to do. She was making all these movies with these good-looking leading men. And she did this movie with Bruce Willis, and they told him specifically not to give her booze.
To give her, booze.
There were some people that you cannot give booze to. And before I took this girl out with my demented mind, her friend pulled me aside and go, whatever you do not give her alcohol. And in my demented male mind,
You're like, hell yeah, I'm giving
that's
her.
the first thing I'm doing.
No way.
Yeah. So the first place I took her was for a shot. And once she had the first shot, she lost it. And she started having more shots and getting louder. And now I'm like, what am I going to do with this girl? So I figured, let me take her back to the bar where her girlfriends work so she could calm down. Now, by no means, I do not want anybody to get me wrong. I wanted to fuck this girl more than anything in the world. She was beautiful.
Yeah.
I can't even believe she was on a date with me. I was just starting to do comedy, and she had a beautiful ensemble. And when we pulled up at the parking lot, she's going crazy in the car, like singing loud. Like Lee would have had a couple weeks ago, a girl came over to Lee's house and was talking about ayahuasca and all this shit. And Lee almost dialed 911 on her because I can't handle that shit either.
Yeah.
I don't drink. So a drunk woman gets on my last fucking
Me
nerve.
too. I
Now,
hate drunk people.
There's 2 types of drunk women. There's drunk women that are a pain in the ass, and there's drunk women that are fun.
Yeah.
At least this girl
Was fun.
She was making me laugh. But as we pulled up, she turned around, looked at me, and she goes, this is a perfect place for us to fuck. And she took her shirt and she just ripped her clothes off. That was her freak. She liked when you ripped her clothes off.
Yeah, well, who does?
She ripped her clothes off.
In the car?
In the car, ripped her skirt off, and here we are in the parking lot banging. And I'm like out of water. Like, she fucked the shit on me in the car. I got to walk into this bar, like, with pussy on my breath and shit. And I'm like, and they're like, where is whatever her name was? And I'm like, she's out in the car. I couldn't tell her she couldn't come in because her rip was shredded.
Oh, her clothes are gone.
Her clothes were shredded.
Yeah.
She was sitting in the car with like a blanket on, waiting for me to bring her like a fucking vodka tonic. So I came out, I brought her vodka tonic.
Holy shit.
We finished fucking in the car. We went back to my place. I gave her like sweatpants and a shirt. Now she was adopted, and her real brother was visiting her from out of town, and her brother knew the type of freak she was. And when I dropped her off, she had her clothes.
How?
When I dropped her off, she had her clothes in her hand in a bundle with her heels. Like she had ripped off her top.
Wait, what did you give her to wear? A shirt or something?
I took her back to my house and gave her like sweatpants.
Oh my God.
She was tiny. She was a tiny chick.
Yeah.
So I had like fine fine clothes from other chicks like that I had, like a surplus over the years. You have like, you keep like a pair of panties or something.
Yeah.
So I dressed her up and I remember taking her home, and I'll never forget she was in. Like she loved it that I attacked her and that she ripped her clothes. She kept telling me, rip my skirt. And I was like, I can't. And then we kept dating and she would tell me, rip my clothes off, just don't rip the bra because they're $40. Rip everything else off. She would have like dollar store panties and I would have to rip them off.
Oh my God.
So, but I don't even know the point we're getting to here. When she first told me, when she turned to me, Kate, and said, so, are we going to fuck? Kate, every piece of energy left my body. Like I was ready. If I could have, I would have pressed the button. You know how the early James Bond car, you would shoot out of the car? Like I would have shot out of the car.
Oh.
Because I'm the type of guy, I have to tell you, Kate, you're looking good. Let's see what that pussy tastes like. If you bring it upon me, there's guys that fold.
Huh.
Have you ever met a guy where you were aggressive with him and he kind of folded a little bit?
Kind of.
Yes.
Kind of.
I'm one of those fucking fags. I'll fold under fucking questioning.
It's happened to me before where I'll go out with a guy. Okay, this drives me insane. If you want to get a girl to fuck you, here is a great way to do it. It's happened to me a couple times that I'll go on a couple dates with a guy and I'll be into him, but I'll hold back on fucking him because I don't want to do it too soon because I like him, right? Or I'm trying to set some precedent like, oh, I want to actually date him. And a couple times, if I don't fuck him by like date 3 or 4, they kind of disappear. And if I like them, then I start to try to use the sex to lure them back in. I haven't done this in a while, but there's one guy in particular. I literally, the last night we hung out, we were like almost hooked up, but we didn't. And I was like, next time, for sure, we're fucking. And then the guy never took me out again. And I would text him every once in a while. Like, I would send him a hot photo. I'd be like, I'm in your neighborhood. Let's get naked. I eventually just went straight to let's fuck. Like, I was just throwing it out there because once someone won't sleep with me, but I've had a taste, I want it. I can't help it.
And especially when they pull back.
Yes.
Or especially when they go, you know what, I'm going to pass on Kate.
Yeah. Because I'm like, why? What happened? And then it makes me go a little nutty because I'm like trying to figure out, why doesn't he want to fuck me? And then, of course, like the arrogant part of my brain is like, he's gay. Like, that's my first go-to. I'm like, he's got to be gay. Why won't he fuck me? Or he has a girlfriend. But it's happened to me 3 or 4 times. If I don't fuck him by date 3 or 4, they don't try. And then once you throw it out there, you send a naked photo, you try too hard, they're out.
They're out. Some guys cannot be, and a lot of guys listening to this going, yeah, Joe, you don't know what you're talking. I'm telling you, I've had friends that have told me the same situations. I had a friend I have a dear friend that I still talk to. And when we were kids, I was living in Colorado and went home. And one night he goes, I want you to meet me at this bar. I want you to meet me to my new girlfriend. And her name was Karen, but after years we started calling her Crazy Karen. She was the real deal. And this was like maybe their 4th date or their 5th date. And he got up to go to the bathroom, and she looked me straight in the face, and she goes, so what do I got to do to get your friend to fuck me? And I was like at a bar. I was 21. And I didn't know how to react. I go, what are you talking about? And she goes, I've done everything I can for your friend to fuck me. Is he gay? Are you his gay lover? And she was from Jersey. She was like, are you a faggot? Is he a faggot with you? And he walked back right into the conversation. And he goes, what's going on? I go, no, we're just talking. He goes, no, tell him. What's the deal? You ever going to fuck me? And he fucking turned pale. And he was like, what type of fucking woman are you? Like, I was in shock. And then they ended up dating for years. And they fell in love. And yeah. But after that, she was Crazy Karen.
So it worked, though.
See, but, like, that's my, dream. Like, I was always, like, when you said that, like, if you like someone, the way to get them is to not pay attention to them, I didn't get that memo.
You have to figure it out.
I did now, but it's true. I've been single like 10 months, and when I don't return a call, or if I like have to cancel because I have a podcast, or I'd rather do an open mic, they call it like all they want to do is come over. And I was nice for 28 years, 29 years, and it got me nowhere. And like it's so that annoyed me, but then it also. I would love, like, it's crazy that you don't like when girls are aggressive. That's what I need.
No.
I would love that.
Oh, you need a girl to smack you in the face.
I don't want anyone to smack me.
I need
but
to smack you in the face.
I like when they, like,
on you.
Sometimes I feel like a pervert, because as guys, you always have to be the one to initiate.
You do not.
Well,
but once the girl initiates,
in my past,
I don't know. I like the guy to kind of, like, manhandle me a little. But every once in a while, it's fun to dominate a guy every now and then. I don't want to be
dominated, but just to...
You need to get dominated. You need all these things.
Every once in a while.
You need Kate to smack you open-handed in the face like Khabib did to Conor McGregor in the 3rd round. Just bitch-slap you and call you a faggot. Eat my pussy, you little fucking faggot.
You know,
and you're like, fuck you. Don't call me a faggot. I'm not a faggot.
You need a girl to throw you down and just sit on your face.
Then she backhands you with like a glove. Eat my pussy, you fucking little Jew faggot. And you're like, don't call me a Jew. You're anti-Semitic and all this shit.
Wait, Lee, do you eat ass?
No.
You want to hear something more fucked up, Lee?
Sure.
Is that not only did he just say, "Oh, that was fine," he was still working. All right, him and his buddies, they would drop out of trees on unsuspecting gay guys and beat them like gorillas till one flag beat all y'all.
They weren't unsuspecting gay guys. They were
perverts
and pedophiles that did not know what they wanted to do yet. Because listen, man, those guys.
And these guys would drop out of the fucking trees like gorillas.
So the window's open. I'm smoking cigarettes like a motherfucker. I'm smoking cigarettes. I'm chasing joints with cigarettes. You know me, dog. I'm going deep. It's 9:30 in the morning. I'm on the 3rd joint. I'm on a pack of cigarettes and shit, Camel Lights. And I'm throwing these cigarettes out the window, half lit on fire, right? And all of a sudden you hear, ah! Now, I did not know there was anybody out there. I hear, ah! I go, what the fuck? And I keep hearing this, who the fuck lit me on fire? And I'm sitting there, go, who lights somebody on fire? And I go, I did. And I look out the window, and there's the guy fucking smoking. His shirt is smoking. His clothes are smoking. The poor fucking guy. I go home. The cops don't come. Nobody knows nothing. I'm at El Compadre that night getting a package. It's about 10 o'clock at night. I walk back, and there's the same homeless guy with a blanket on, and you can see the hole in the blanket where the cigarette burnt, and it just caught on fire and went.
You set a bomb on fire!
How big is an Egg McMuffin? 3 bites.
Yeah.
3 bites if you're a fucking savage.
That's how I eat McDonald's anyway. I'm always like embarrassed that I'm eating it, so I'll go in the corner, like face away from everybody on the wall.
No, it's like, in 20 years they're gonna throw rocks at you. Like when you eat at McDonald's, people are gonna throw rocks at you like you were a whore. Like 2,000 years ago they rocked you. Same thing when you eat McDonald's. I hope so.
But they do it all the time. People always bring like sandwiches. Like I know hummus, but like what's the worst thing you've ever seen on a plane?
I've seen hummus. A man's foot. That's the worst thing I've ever seen on a plane. Those fucking animals with slippers. I hope the plane does go down, so they gotta run 1,000 miles on a bed of gasoline, and they'll wear sneakers and work boots like I fucking fly. Okay, you always get your toes covered in case there's a fire or something. They fly with flip flops to be fucking cool. No, I don't bring nothing on a fucking plane. I bring reefer. That's it. A fucking vapor pen. And I sit there with the iPod and I look straight ahead. I don't talk to nobody. I'll never forget. By the time I walked to La Brea, which is a 20-minute walk, I was already hungry, and I shot into Kenny Rogers' vulture fucking stand over there. And I walked in there, and let me tell you something. If Trump would have been the president, he would have locked him down. He already had Africans working for him and shit. He had like this weird race of people. There was 2 restaurants that always gave me the creeps in Hollywood.
Yeah.
That, Kenny Rogers, when I went in there, I didn't think they were legit. I thought this was like a joke because he had like Africans working in there, like the ones that kidnapped Mr. Phillips, the ones that kidnapped, what's his name?
Look at me. Sure. I'm the captain now.
Captain Phillips.
Captain Phillips. They were those type of fucking Africans.
Yeah.
They weren't big in fucking 97 out here.
Yeah.
They just worked there. They didn't even have
Like, can I speak to the manager? I am the manager now.
I am the manager. Like, there was no Mr. Phillips.
There was never a Mr. Phillips.
Lee, you ready? So, just so you know.
I don't think I'm ever ready, but
It's 1998.
Okay.
Joey Medina is taking care of me like a brother. He's letting me stay at his house rent free.
Okay.
I cause fucking problems. He comes back from whatever, and he takes me for lunch. And we go to a place on Vine. I think it's still there. I didn't know we were going. He goes, go ahead, pull in here. And it was Dollar Chinese Restaurant.
Oh, Joey.
It's still there.
What was $1?
Who the fuck do you think you're dealing with? I looked at him. I go, what are we doing? He goes, let's go look. I go, let me just go look just to see what the fuck this is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's going to have a peek.
You walk in there, you hear people yelling in the back, somebody getting stabbed. Mow, mow. Ah! They're yelling in the back, shut up! In Chinese or whatever fucking Mongolian language they're talking.
There's cats running around.
No, there was no cats.
roaches.
There's gone. Bunch of signs all over the place. Missing cat. Reward $2.25 and shit.
It was not a cat.
Yeah, it's not a cat. It's like this fucking Momo. I went to Koreatown and had the dumpling. I go, you're eating somebody's missing fucking cat eyeball. That's mystery meat in the dumpling. I wouldn't eat that shit out here.
They're like the American Indians.
you
They
pay
use every part of the animal.
Every part of the animal, dog.
Even the dumplings cost more than $1, though.
Yeah, that's good.
I never been to a. What do they have? What is everything $1?
I didn't eat that. No. Are you fucking crazy, Lisa? I told you I got principles. I'm a Carvel type of motherfucker. All right? I didn't break. I go, Joey, we can't eat it. He's like, why? And I go, we're going to die. He's like, no, I do it all the time.
No, you don't.
It ain't going to happen today. We went somewhere else. I'll never forget going in there and seeing like the egg. They had some meal that it does not take it. Like they had a lookout. When a Chinese restaurant has a lookout, it's not security. It's a guy telling them his inspections. This is a fucking party wagon. Ralphie May.
Oh shit!
And Uncle Joe.
Does the church know about the M&Ms?
Yeah.
When you threw it at someone in the movie?
Yeah. And it bounced off his fucking head.
Okay. All right.
And when we walked out, the guy had the M&M, and he was showing it to the manager.
But he had a big ass bald head, and he had a red spot where you hit him with that fucking M&M.
You're triggering me right now, Ralphie. This is bald hate.
Oh my god! Lee, it was a fucking peanut M&M, so that fucking red spot was that big. It was that big.
You're whipping them at this point.
Oh my god!
No, I don't think we were whipping him.
No, you whipped a couple.
No.
You whipped a couple, motherfucker. It wasn't just a lob. It was a bam.
No. What I was doing was I was throwing them up in the air.
Let me tell you, there was a couple of overhanded, man. There was a couple of overhanded. You went through a whole big fucking box of fucking M&Ms because I bought them and I'm fat and I wanted them.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was thinking. I was like, why are you throwing these M&Ms?
But not the bag, the box. Those big boxes when they used to do it right. Oh my god! And that guy getting hit.
Yeah, it wouldn't be better to lob it because it's gonna pick up steam. You probably only threw it to the top of the movie.
You could hear the M&M in his head.
He had it one in his hand.
And then the movie started, and throughout the movie, he was looking for the M&M.
He looked back.
He had the flashlight out. He had the club manager in there. He had everybody in there. I'm sitting there like I don't know what the fuck's going on, right? He knows it's us or the black dude in the corner. He's looking at the black dude.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus. It was fucking terrible. He knows it's me and Ralphie. There's 9 people in the movie theater.
Yeah.
It's either me and Ralphie or this black dude sitting there by himself with his hand on his cheek like Napoleon. And he's looking it up like it's either curtain number 1 or curtain number 2. He takes the peanut, he goes out there. The movie ends. I thought he went home because his head hurt. I thought he went home.
I told you binged him.
I thought he went home.
I told you binged him.
I thought he went home to put
Didn't I tell you? I told you, didn't I? I knew his head hurt.
We need to hear Rowley.
He had that red spot that big.
I thought he went home to put ice on his head, right? The movie finishes. I forget all about this fucking dude.
We're walking
out. And he's got the fucking peanut like a baggie with
like evidence. It's evidence.
Oh my God! And we're dying.
Lining it up to the bruise on his head.
I need this fingerprinted.
What was the Bloody Mary mix?
Oh man, it was Texas Pete's Bloody Mary mix that we bring out from Houston, and it was deadly. It was so good, so spicy, and then we'd put pickled green beans in it, and shrimp, and lots of horseradish.
In a Bloody Mary?
Fuck yeah! And sometimes I'd fry up a whole piece of bacon and shove that motherfucker in there. That's how you do it, Lee. Put the Jew in your back pocket. I'm going to bring you back to life. That's what we did. We get fucked up on that.
The part that made me want to be a comedian and not go to college and or give a shit about high school, because I was going to college and high school at the same time, was I performed at a Shakey's Pizza, and I won like $50, and the whole table got a tab, okay? And they were drinking pitchers of beers, okay, and slipping me one. All right, mostly I was fucked up on big red Cokes, okay, and shit weed, all right. And I got a fucking I was in my '79 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, okay, burgundy on burgundy, baby, okay, and I was walking out there, and this kind of ugly chick came over and we started talking, and then made out, and she blew me by the fucking dumpster behind Shakey's Pizza on Highway 71 in Fayetteville, Arkansas. And I said, fuck school. Fuck it all. I want to be a comedian. I just did 5 minutes that I've never done before, all right? And made people laugh. I got free pizza. I got fucking $50, and an ugly girl sucked my dick. I'm in. I'm all in.
Because those nights with no money were some of the best. The night you burned your head, the scalp.
Oh my God!
I burned
my fucking hair.
There was a Chinese light, and he was yelling at Jody, and his head was perfectly under the Chinese light. And I was about to say something, but you know me, I'm a comedian. I go, let him burn his fucking scalp. And all of a sudden he goes, ah! And me and Jody just busted out. I remember getting coked up with Jody and drinking the vodka and filling it back up with water.
I know, Dick. So funny.
Oh, my God. 2 pieces of ass hanging out together. This is 12, 15 years ago. They're going doing these dirty shows all over the place, and they start doing Armed Forces show. They got a My Face. What was before Twitter and MySpace. They got a MySpace page together, and they would do all these dirty rooms, and they got Penthouse to pay them peanuts, but they had something going on in Vegas. They were really trying. And every time you'd see one, you'd see the other. And one day I see Shame, and I go, what's going on? Where's your buddy? She goes, we don't talk no more. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, it's 2 girls. They went for the same guy. It's some girl shit. About a month later, I find out they're on a trip back from the fucking... And Sarah Tiana verified it. They're on a plane on the way back, and all of a sudden the plane starts having engine trouble, and they're going to die. The plane's going to go down, and all of a sudden they go, we're going to release the mask. And they released the mask, but only one came down. It was Seamus' mask. Fucking April Macy took it and held it down, started choking and breathing the fucking... Oh my God. That's deep. That's savagery comedy shit right there, Ralphie, man. I remember being up there at the comedy club Boris had.
Yeah, underground.
Boris,
yeah.
No, Hollywood.
Yeah. Comedy Wood.
Comedy Wood. It was 2 weeks for $1,200, $600 a week to headline.
Brutal.
And you lived over the bar, but then the second week you went to the other club and you lived in a house with his crazy brother who was a driver for a hooker service.
Yeah.
And he would wake you up every night. Listen, this one got beat up. She's bleeding from the head. She'll suck your dick for the small 15. It was crazy.
15 Canadian.
I had to keep the door locked. It was
That's
horrible.
8 US. Let me tell you what. Hey, have Joey, when he gets one of them good ass zits above his asshole, to come and pop it like a foot and a half away from you so you hear it. Okay, he did that in my fucking apartment after he drank all my goddamn orange juice. All right, he drank a whole fucking thing of orange juice in 10 minutes.
And then proceeded to pop a zit on his asshole?
Yes. No, not on his asshole, in the crack right above it. So to get any pressure behind it, he had to take those big ass
Listen,
fingers
people,
in
let me
it,
explain something.
go one knuckle deep. I know all the stories.
Back in the day, I ain't ashamed to say, I used to travel by bus to a lot of gigs. Greyhound was my sponsor for a long time.
It was the Joey Express.
The Joey Express. This is what you think about all night when you're on these fucking stars. You're gonna think about losing weight and not eating. You're gonna sit there like a monk all night.
Do you know how many fucking grams of sugar are in these stars?
7 calories per star.
What about the grams of sugar?
2.
No.
I'm telling you, ain't
Shut up.
nothing
Let
in
me
there.
see.
This
No
is
way.
diet free.
Impossible.
This is diet
Let me
free,
see.
diabetic free,
No way.
fucking sugar free.
If this is 2 grams of sugar per star,
mortadell free.
actually it might be. They're pretty small.
Yeah, no. Why would I fucking blow smoke?
I mean, I am eating. Hold on. If I just had 10 of them, it's 20 grams of sugar. It's not great, Joey.
Oh, but what are you gonna do? You gotta live from time to time. You're Puerto Rican, right? That's in your blood. What do you think you drink all day? Fucking sugarcane juice. Your fucking cousins are drinking sugarcane juice. You know what I'm saying? And you're
Do they
worried
not have the?
They don't need it. I'm telling you, it's 2 grams. Don't worry about nothing. I got you. I got you.
He's just
2.
making that number up, though.
The what?
You're just making that
can you
up.
Google
He
it?
don't fucking know nothing. He
Can you
knows.
Google it and see how many grams
They're
of
not
sugar?
gonna fucking tell you. There's nothing to Google. These are my people. They don't tell you nothing. They only tell me. If you want tomorrow, I'll call them up. You take a deal with it. All of a sudden, you want to know how many grams of sugar? Yeah, there's 2. That's 80. Yeah, there's 2. Don't worry about nothing.
No
It's 7 calories. There's 2 grams of sugar. 7 divided by 2 is fucking 2. You know what I'm saying?
Does anybody have some in the dietary consumption? Of
Whatever
these?
they need. I make it up. You tell them whatever. I'm diabetic. Can I eat these? Eat 10 of them. Take a chance. What are you going to know? What are you gonna do? When you're in the ambulance like Carlito's Way, fucking bleeding from the neck, you're going to think about it. I don't know why anybody would go home and tell their wife they do anything.
No.
I don't volunteer no information to nobody.
No paper trail.
No
you don't
paper
talk
trail.
about it. You don't say shit.
I don't know nothing.
I grew up
Why
being
would-
a cheater on women, and as long
There's
as you
no
don't
cheating.
talk,
There's no cheating. Shut the fuck up. You didn't say nothing.
that's it.
There's no cheating. I didn't get my stick sucked. I saw a chick dance. I put a fin in the other one's thing, and I got a lap dance from one, and I kept my fingers to my side,
Yeah.
and I came in my pants. Nobody fucking cheat. I get in my car, I take a tissue, I wipe my helmet, I throw it out the car door, I lit her, fuck the Indian with the tear in his eye, I make a U-turn, and I go home. Why would you go home and go, well, I went to a strip club with Joey? Shut the fuck up. You don't know nothing. Where'd you go? We went for a ride.
Yeah.
Where'd you go for a ride? What you the fucking school paper?
He's
A
just
ride.
giving- he's
A ride.
giving
I don't know. He was
ammunition.
talking. We're talking.
And they got quiet, and Joe Diaz, you fucking let out a fart that was tremendous. As a man to a man, I gotta tell you, and I've had phenomenal farts.
Yes.
Ben's been a witness.
But it ricocheted off the chair in between the 2 lines.
The
So
reverberating
the actor had
theater.
just said his line, and right before Mel Gibson was about to spit his line, it went. And everybody fucking heard it. Like it was just embarrassing. Like everybody heard it in the movie theater.
I was
And we're
shocked.
howling.
Everybody was
We're howling.
shocked.
I'm howling because they're looking at
I
Ralphie.
mean, yeah, and then he starts,
Ralphie.
God damn it, Ralphie, why did you do this? And everybody's fucking looking at me, and I'm like,
Oh my
God
God.
damn it, Coco,
I didn't
Jesus.
know. I didn't know it was 99. Now I'm
Oh
really
my
fucking
God.
old, huh?
I-
It's a Saturday night. It's 2 in the fucking morning. And there's a commotion outside. We're inside, I'm sorry. And we go outside, and somebody yells at the guy I'm standing at, Roger, your brother's outside. Come on out. And Roger goes, what the fuck? And so I walk out there with him, and Stinky walks out, and somebody else. I'll never forget that the little brother's that say, he's like, I wanted to see what the hell you were doing. But the little brother left the car lights on. He left the car on, double parked, with the
hazard lights?
with the hazard lights.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget, he bends over and goes, Timmy, what's the circus in town? Go turn the fucking lights off in that car.
Razors.
The number one thing I did was I got 3 credit cards in my wallet that were expired, and expired. One was hot and expired. And I got away with this for 6 months.
Well, that's when they just did the paper.
3 times a week, Lee, I would eat at a fine restaurant, a tremendous lunch on the arm for free. I always left the cash tip, though.
I think they
I was never a piece of shit there.
They invented cameras because of you. I think because of people
Lee, you gave them your card number. It was under $50, and it was the lunchtime crowd. Your restaurant had to be packed.
Yeah.
It had to be packed. If you went in there when you were empty,
They can't look at it too long.
They couldn't look at it too long. They would have to take, when they had 3 of them for lunch, you ever go to a restaurant, they got 3 things. In those days, they didn't call, Lee. If it was under $50, $28, $32, they didn't call. They just went like this, ching, ching. You signed, and they gave you the card back, Lee.
Did you look at the names and only get a male who not a black dude?
He was Olivia for a week.
No, listen. I became whatever name you gave me.
Olivia Ruiz.
Whether it was Mohammed, Ching Sao Ho. I was a Chinese guy for about 2 months. When I lived in San Francisco, dog, I was a Chinese guy for at least 2 or 3 months.
Are you not going to tell these people?
No.
Oh, my God.
I feel bad. I can't keep it.
Hey, listen, Bobby. All right. I need you to go outside. All right? There's a rock right by your mailbox. Underneath that rock is a package. All right? I tell you what. Because I got to go pick it up. You go out there, leave your money there. All right? And I'll be right back. Okay? All right?
The best was when I talked to him, and he'd tell me where he was at on Friday night. He'd tell me where he was at on Thursday. So he's in
Tempe.
Let's say he's in Tempe. All right? I know if he's in Tempe, I know the hotel he's staying at. Okay? So he can't figure this out. I would call the hotel. I'd have this lined up from Thursday. Once he told me on Tuesday where he was going, I would start my torture chamber on Thursday. He would ask me if I knew anybody in that town. And I said, I'm not sure, but let me call the blind Mexican.
My torture chamber.
And I'd make up a name of somebody who was down there and he had a particular type of cocaine. I wouldn't know at this time. It could be, I would tell him it was El Chapo's cousin. And he's got the coke from 1984, But I would start setting him up on Wednesday. I would ask him, are you taking some down there, Wayne? He goes, I'm taking a little bit, but I'm going to probably run out by Saturday. Perfect. I'd cave him. I'm going to talk him into doing it on Friday night. Right? I'm going to talk him into doing it all on Thursday. So Friday night, he's got to struggle. And by Saturday, I got him on a hook. I got him walking miles to the corner, make a left down this alley. You know what I'm saying?
All for no payoff for you.
I'm at home howling my ass off.
That's it, though.
When 10 minutes later. All right, so I'm on the... Listen, it's 2 in the morning. It's 1:30 in the morning. I get home, I'm stoned.
But it's 3 in Houston.
It's 3 in Houston. It's probably 5 in New York, right?
Oh, my God.
Right, so let's say I know Ralphie's in New York. I'll call Ralphie at 3 in the morning. He knows.
Yeah.
And if he's up, he'll pick it up. Go, what are you doing? And I'll break his balls about spellbinders. That they redid the floor or something. And we'll laugh, right? When I get off the phone with him, I leave him with a question. I go, Ralphie, yeah, let me know if I can do that weekend. Whatever. And when I get off the phone with him, I'm like, who can I torture? And I called. This is when I had Slayton in the box. By this time, he's looking all over Tempe. He can't find no blow. And this is when I set him up. I tell him, I get him perfectly. I call the hotel, ask him what the name of the bar is on the corner. I call the club.
No Yelp.
Oh, yeah, no Yelp. I call the club, ask him who the waiter is. Oh, I'm a professional.
With no cell phones or nothing.
With no Google.
No, and I would call him up.
What's your creepiest
and I
waiter's
call him,
name?
and I call him up Thursday. I call him up Thursday at 5. I know he's in his hotel room. He just had a vodka. He just did one little blast. He's listening to the Stones. He thinks he's Keith Richards. About 5:45 is when I put the first call into him. What's going on? Nothing. I'm sitting here. Hey, did you find out if you get me any? I said, listen, I'm waiting to hear right now on the amount. But I did speak to Chapo's cousin. And he's on the mule right now. I'm going to give it to a friend of his in Tucson who's going to bring it to you on Friday night. You know that junk you brought down with you? Do it. Get it out of the way with me. Because you don't even want this around you when this shit comes up to you. The shit they're bringing is what the three wise men showed up with. And I get them salivating at the mouth. And then I call him again at 10. I tell him I got in touch with him. And what does he want? And he tell me, I don't know, 2 or 3 grams. You know what? I like you. They're going to bring you 7. One big fucking rock. Wait for me tomorrow, okay? And then he'd call me all day, and I wouldn't answer the call.
Can Coco be at my house going, nope.
No.
No.
He'd be calling me all day, and I'd be setting him up. And then I'd call him, and I'd go, Bobby, where you at? Listen, good news. He's on his way. Click, hang up on him. You know what I'm saying? Where you at? Listen, Bobby, hold on. You there? Bobby, you there? And he'd be yelling, I'm here, pick up. And I'd hang up. And then the next day's when the torture really began. Okay, so I call him and go to the corner to the Stagecoach bar, sit at the table and ask for fucking Manny the waiter. Oh, I'd get him going. And he wouldn't know whether to ask him or Manny the waiter was in the time. And then once that foiled, he'd call me back. But see, it's like jiu-jitsu. I did the first attack, but I'm already anticipating the second. By the time he calls me, he's going to say, I went into that place, I sat there for 3 fucking hours, and the fucking waiter didn't say nothing to me. His name was Manny. I go, what the guy look like? I don't know. What the fuck? They all look the same. You know, he's Mexican. He 5'8", brown hair. I go, this guy's fucking white.
You stupid. Yeah.
But he's gone now. He's gone now. Now the mule's coming.
You would call him
And then I would
stupid.
call him that night and tell him to meet him at the fountain down by the University of fucking Arizona State down there. Walk to the fountain. But I can't. It's raining. Go to the fountain. He's going to meet you at the fountain.
Would you ever go like real deep, like, but don't take your car, they could see you, take a bus?
Oh, I would. No, I never took him to those murky waters.
Okay, listen. I was there when Coco said that he had the yellow Peruvian gold. Okay, and Bobby, you could hear Bobby, oh my God, I haven't had that in forever. It's the Peruvian gold, all right, and Bobby, I'll put it outside. I'll put it in your mailbox in an envelope for you. All right, I'll be right there. All right, have the goddamn money. Don't fuck around this time, Bobby. Don't fucking. And then he'd hang up, and we'd sit there for 3 hours laughing.
I would have.
So that's the scam. Is they have you? You have to keep on coming back.
Keep coming back.
And it doesn't matter because you love your fucking daughter. So no matter what she wants, you have to say yes.
They got 80 dolls and then 80 little dolls that accompany them. You know
of course, and then they're gonna fucking come out with a series 2.
The dolls have the purses.
Do they have a TV show yet? Is that how they get them?
I have no. They're on YouTube.
Oh, even better. So they don't have to wait for new ones.
They're on YouTube because they get you fucking early. But I'm cutting that shit out because I'm gonna break it down for and explain that you're getting beat.
Yeah.
You don't even know what you're buying. You know what I'm saying? You got to take it home and put it in a thing of water to figure out what you're buying.
It's a better lesson than that. Yeah. It's a much better gift than that doll. Like letting her know she's got to be more savvy than that.
You don't even know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, get your life together. How can you fucking buy something you don't even know what the fuck it is? You got to bring it home, put it in water, and wait there like a fucking do's and bots. And then, if it's a double, what do you do? What do? You trade the kid across the street?
You're describing how I buy weed in New York City.
That's how you buy it.
You just buy like what? I hope it's good.
No.
You come home.
I don't do that.
It's not like Cali, you know.
No. Listen, bro. I don't like delivery service.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to send you away. I think 95% of the embarrassment for me who was ever getting a hooker was that I'll throw a bitch out. If that's not what I ordered, you're going without no.
Well, it's never what you order.
No, if you tell me you're sending over fucking Bridget Bardot, I'm waiting for Bridget Bardot.
Yeah.
If she comes up with a missing foot, we're going to have a problem. I'm kicking it down the fucking stairs.
Yeah, well, my move was I would jerk off before they got there and then not answer the phone.
You fucking dirty bastard.
A really good friend of mine, him and his brother ended up. Just light yourself on fire.
It's Hitler's birthday. Listen, last Christmas I went to the Comedy Store on a Sunday, dog. I went to an ATM machine. I took out a deuce, and I got off at Van Nuys. I made a U-turn. I saw a strip club, and I saw a girl. I walked in. There was 3 girls sitting there, lonely as fuck. I couldn't believe it. Last time I went to a strip club, there was 200 guys, and there'd be 16 girls dancing, and money would be getting thrown. This place was sad, but all these 3 girls were hot. And I got to the car, and the one girl's like, Joey, I just watched you at the show. We listened to your podcast. Come in. And I said, so what goes on in here? She gave me a menu. I said, give me a dance. I got another dance. Then I just broke it down. I said, listen, what's the story? You going to let me smell that monkey? What do we do here? She goes, I can't do that. Okay, business is shut down. I thought it was like the old days. I could smell your titties and shit like that. This is all far. They dance 4 feet away. Like I'm fucking easy with the HIV. You know what I'm saying? I made the mistake of taking somebody there once on business, and they ordered 3 little steak sticks. That are delicious.
That's what it was.
Dog,
We're eating
those things are like 20 a piece.
I know. We're sitting
and
there. I'm watching it.
Lee, forget it.
I'm watching Bruce Buffer just fucking eat 4 of them, just eat one bite at a time.
And every time he eats one, you're like, I hope he's gonna suck my dick. Because if this was a girl, at least he would suck. Go ahead, have another one. And every time they eat one, or they mangle it like a joint, you're like, go ahead. I'll fucking break your finger. You better eat that. Let me get another 3 of those. Oh my God.
My mom went to high school for like a few months, and that was where she went to high school.
Fucking school, bro.
Fair East Side. That movie?
Patterson East Side, Patterson Kennedy.
Yeah.
There was a couple Patterson.
How many Kennedy schools do they have in New Jersey?
They're everywhere.
Also, my mom was a habitual liar, so I bet that was a lie.
That she went there?
She told me she knew Madonna. She was a fucking liar. Anyway, keep on going. Did she tell
you she knew Madonna?
I swear to God, she told me she knew Madonna.
How did she know Madonna?
She didn't even go beyond that. She was a shitty storyteller, too.
Okay, so there's downtown, midtown, Upper East Side,
Upper
or
West Side.
Upper West Side. Okay, and you want a 3-bedroom?
Yeah.
A walk-up starts at $6,000.
Ooh, walk up.
And an elevator doorman starts.
It's $72 grand just to pay rent.
$8 grand for an elevator. You want an elevator doorman, dude. You don't want to fucking walk up.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, I dream about walking up fucking flights of steps. That's what I do every fucking day, Gomez. I walk around going, you know what? I'm going to move out of here because there's no fucking steps. I want to walk up 4 flights of fucking steps. I see steps, I get anxiety. No, that ain't fucking healthy. It's healthy for some people. I don't like stairs. I see stairs, it ruins my appetite.
That's the other thing about New York City,
Fuck
dude.
that shit.
How do you do it on the plane? I've always been
That's disgusting. That is really fucking disgusting.
What, jerking off in the airplane bathroom?
Fuck yeah.
Dude, I am a firm believer in just getting that out. You just got to get it out of your body.
Yeah, but do it before the plane.
Yeah, but what if you're on a long flight?
What makes you want to be on the fucking plane and jerk? Why would a human being? What if there's cameras behind those mirrors?
There's not. That's illegal. They can't do that.
This is the FBI. They do what they want.
They're not. Okay, so they're going to blow their entire cover to be like, oh, we caught you jerking off.
Why do you think that fucking big mirror's back? No, they're watching you somewhere.
That's okay. That kind of turns me on even more.
They're watching you somewhere in D.C. giggling, and they put it in your file.
That's okay.
Okay? And
if that's the only thing they got on my file, I'm completely okay with it.
And next time that gets pulled over, there's a dot where the feds could press, and there you are jerking off in a fucking plane bathroom. And they probably got you on 15 different flights whacking off.
Yeah.
So they got you in like a category 6. Like, once they pull you over, they're just going to shoot you.
You going to see Arrival, Joey? Do you cry at movies ever?
All the time.
Okay, you're gonna I mean this, Joey.
What kind of movie is it?
It's like a.
Oh, Will Smith.
No. Oh, it's a sci-fi. It's fucking.
Well, first of all, stop right there. I don't do sci-fi.
Let me tell you, Joey. It's got like 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Listen to me.
Is it? No, I'm not even lying about this.
It has negative 98% on Joey Tomatoes.
Yeah,
Joey Tomatoes. Joey Tomatoes. Come on, listen to me.
That would never happen in my world.
You listen to me. It's a great movie. Everyone loves it. It's gonna win every fucking award this year.
That's right. That's great. I'm happy.
But listen,
that's great. I'm not everybody.
But no, listen to me. It's not your typical fucking sci-fi movie. Okay.
I won't go to it at all. So you can talk to your purple in the face. Doesn't really matter.
Can you turn the trailer on? Can you watch it?
Sure.
Are you watching? Turn the trailer on, Lee.
Okay. Let's see here.
Listen to me. It's a good movie, but it will break your heart.
Sure.
Would you watch it on TV if it came out?
No.
Oh, he's not gonna watch this.
Go ahead, put it on. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Why? You know what? Did you see it?
No, I recognize the trailer. I keep forgetting what
He knows me well. He's seen people pitch me to that purple. He knows that there's people waiting for me at movie theaters.
Oh my god! I'm sorry for giggling.
Listen to me.
I'll tell you, I'll meet you there. Yeah, we'll go tomorrow. I'll meet you there at 4:00. Wait for me. I'll be there. Buy popcorn. Yeah.
That's Amy Adams. Too.
All right, that's the only reason why I would go see this movie. So,
'cause she's hot.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah, she's cute.
She's beautiful. She's Irish, just how I like them. Red hair and dirty feet.
I love white chicks, dude. That's my shit.
Love them.
That's
love
my. Is your wife white?
Fuck yeah, Irish like this.
I fucking love it. Yeah, she's the language specialist, and they're communicating with these aliens.
All right, turn it off. It's over. Yeah, you just said the word aliens. That's it.
No, we don't know what they are yet, Joe. It's just a bird.
I don't give a fuck if it's two birds. You know.
There's fucking Forrest Whitaker in his eye.
That's okay. I seen Forrest Whitaker in other movies.
Are you insane?
I don't like Martians.
And fucking what's his name?
That's a proper introduction.
It's great, dude. I'm getting goosebumps right now. It's really good.
It's good. I'm happy for you. Turn this shit off. You're killing me over here.
It's fucking great.
You fucking took a 10-minute gap out of the podcast to destroy me with this shit.
The trailer looks good.
Take this shit off. Warships and Martians.
Let me tell you something. You will cry. You will cry your eyes out.
I don't like that.
No, he won't because he's not gonna see it.
I'm not gonna go see it. Trust me.
Oh my god.
My wife will go see it and give me a review. I'd rather go with the what the fuck is going on out there. All of a sudden we're dying in here, smoke inhalation. I opened the fucking door and all of a sudden it's fucking Fast and Furious meets fucking live PD out there. So it's up to you. I mean, you feel that stuff?
Yes.
You want a little?
No, I can't, Joey. You
gotta take a little piece.
No, I can't.
One more wing. Look at it.
Joey, I can't.
It's 4:20. Look what you.
I'm gonna get baked, and then I'm gonna feel.
I gotta eat one more little wing.
My guilt is gonna kill me.
What guilt?
My guilt.
What guilt?
Dude, I was drinking a half a bottle of whiskey a night and smoking morning, noon, and night. I'd be hanging out with my kid. If I ran out of weed, I'd have to think about how I'm gonna go find more weed.
Who's drinking whiskey? You just eat a little tip of the star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder who you are.
I can't, man. I can't.
Just a little bit more. Doug, you're gonna leave here. You ain't got one gun. You might as well carry two. You know what I'm saying? You want two? Eat another little wing, then me and Leo finish that.
I'll eat a little tiny.
Fuck? It's 420, cops.
There we go. Little tiny
Let's do that
there
shit. Give the rest of that to Lee. He's going deep tonight. Go ahead, Lee.
No,
You're breaking it. Go ahead, Lee. You're going deep.
1,000.
Go ahead. So what? No, it's not 1,000.
Yes, it is.
He just stayed 100. Lost that strip of acid. We lost that for 6 months. A sheet of acid.
Oh my god! Did you find it?
Shit. That's the shit. That goes all the way back to London. That acid. Kid who gave me that, it was a Chip Charlie Ho dude. That's the shit that Pink Floyd took when he quit the band.
A Chip Charlie Ho.
That's the shit. That's the cousin to the acid.
Yeah.
Take a piece of paper home with you. Give it to the hotel manager. I come in tonight. We're talking about the acid. I look on the shelf. The acid's been on that shelf right there for the last 6 months.
See, people, I don't steal it.
Sticking. I thought he clipped it so we didn't have to do it.
See, if I was smart enough, I would have done that, and I wouldn't have let you find it.
I thought he clipped it and sold it on eBay or some fucking.
Oh my god, I should have.
Same guy who owned the pizzeria that would have us steal sneakers and golf clubs. This is how my relationship ended with him because I was delivering pizzas for him, but then I started making more money doing scams for him. He was like, "I want to close my pizzeria." He was like, "But I don't want to collect the insurance." So he was like, "I'm going to give you guys $5,000 each." To a 17-year-old kid, dude, $5,000 is, I mean, it sounds like a fucking $1 million.
It is.
Jesus Christ, at 17, $5,000, I'd never even thought about that much money before. He's like, "I'm going to give you guys $5,000 each. Come in, douse this place in lighter fluid and gasoline, and just fucking light it on fire." And that's that. And I mean, we went as far as we had the lighter fluid. We hid it behind the pizzeria while we were working, me and this kid James, and we hid the lighter fluid behind it. We were gonna fucking douse the whole kitchen, the electrical box, boom. And one of the cooks saw us hiding the lighter fluid, and he was like, "Oh, what's that?" "Oh, I don't know." and that made me so paranoid.
Yeah, you're done.
That I was like, I can't.
You're on Law. That's a Law and Order episode.
That's it. One person sees.
Anything looks suspicious. No sabe. No sé. Yo no vi nada. Pero Tommy tenía la cosa esa para ponerla en la fosforera. Lighter fluid. Sí. Lighter fluid. Tenía 2 botellas, güey. Lo vi con mis ojos.
That's fucking hilarious.
Write that down. Go. I think it's time to get an arrest warrant for Mr. Luis Gomez.
Yeah, dude.
And all of a sudden you break the commercial. Lewis is in the fucking room with Jay Okerson dropping knowledge and shit. And all of a sudden, get up, Luis Gomez. Jerry Orbach kicks the table and shit. And the Puerto Rican, the Benjamin Bratt, handcuffs you and shit. You're under arrest for arson, Mr. What are you talking about? I wasn't at the pizzeria last night. Tell that to the cook. We don't fuck around here.
I know.
I built these tolerance up. I built my own tolerance up. I work hard. I don't want to be one. Bro, I see these fucking guys from California talking shit. How much reefer they smoke. They don't smoke no reefer. Yeah. When I show up with my guns, they melt. What do you have in there? Oh, my God. I had to leave here and drive 8 miles and walk on the beach and meditate. What the fuck are you talking about? So I want motherfuckers to know when they come on here, there's a long-lasting effect. You know, this ain't 2 motherfuckers just dicking around here. We're breaking it. We're going for 1,800 tonight, Lisa. Swallow that championly like this. Look.
Is that...
Fuck it. Leave it for the mouse.
Yeah, but you got...
You got nothing. Look at this. Like that. Like a doctor and shit.
Oh, okay.
My mom one day on the way home, she's like, just get close to me. My mom shoplifted the fucking bell from the church. And she would take it to the Met games and ring that fucking bell. So in the back of her mind, that bell was everything. Yeah. That bell was bringing her luck. Every time I'd see her, she'd give me a kiss and go, "You're a genius. That church is bringing me good luck with the fucking bell. The Mets keep winning."
What you stole from the church is bringing me the Lord. That's amazing.
So every time the Mets would play at home, she'd bring the bell, and if she went to a Met game, she'd take the bell and put it in her purse. And she'd ring the bell at the Met game. This is true fucking story. This is how crazy. This is where I came from.
Oh, man. I know you don't have all this time, but have you thought about, like, trying to go back to 1973 Met game, like, video and see if you can hear the bell? That'd be crazy.
Shit, you're blowing my fucking mind.
You're blowing my fuck. I couldn't.
Dude.
No. I couldn't do it. You would hear it, too. You would hear it going, Rusty Staub. She would throw chicken wings when he'd run back. She hated Rusty Staub. So she was on his side of it. No me ponga pa' el lado ese, compadre. Yeah, I mean, she hated him.
I only know some of what you just said, and it still made me fucking
She
laugh.
hated him to the point.
Those episodes are hard. I'm not good at
She'd
it.
tell me to the point, like the usher would go, "Denora, where do you want to sit? You know, do you want to sit in right field?" And I think where did Rusty Staub play? 73 Mets. Was it 73? Wherever Rusty Staub. They had a horrible, I think it was Rusty Staub and George Theodore or something.
Checking me, man. The motherfucker.
Oh, my mom used to get so
always had to
pissed.
hit the cutoff.
He was a right fielder.
Yeah, he always had to hit the cutoff. That was the story.
So when
on
the
that
guy would, when the my mom,
and so she's
dog,
still
I'm
doing
getting
chicken
goosebumps
wings
right now.
Oh my god, that's the best.
Here's the deal.
New York
The
fans.
guy would go, "Denora, I got side on right field only." So he would have to run past her. If she would sit there and he ran past her, she would lose her mind. She would go ballistic. All 8 times he'd run, "Oh yeah, Ruti, hijo de puta." She fucking yelled at him in Spanish. And then if she was close enough, she'd throw chicken wings at him. "Oh yeah, hijo de puta." So when the guy would ask her, "Where do you want to sit?" and he'd say like, "Where do you want to sit?" My mom would go, "Oye, no me ponga para ese lado, compadre, porque el tipo ese, no, I don't like that fucking dude." So she would sit on the other side. Who was the left fielder?
Let's see.
Oh god. Oh thank God you're giving me a break. Oh god.
Plus, they had Wayne Garrett on third, so she was in love with Wayne Garrett. If Wayne Garrett took his dick out, my mom would jump the fence and suck his dick and Tom Seaver at the same time.
Okay.
Your mom's got heart.
Give me the team.
Let's see. Hold on.
Lee, go even deeper. See what day the World Series was on. The game that the What was the series when the Oakland A's beat the Mets?
1973 World Series.
1972 World Series. Look at the day they clinched. So this is really going to knock you motherfuckers out.
Okay.
Oh my God.
See if it was a Sunday. The day they won that game, the Oakland A's beat the Mets. Game 6 was on a Sunday. Was it 6 games?
7 games.
Okay.
Sunday, October 24th.
Who the fuck do you think you're dealing with, gentlemen?
You ain't
So
Johnny
listen
Bananas.
to me. Listen to me.
I don't know
Listen
what
to
you're
me.
saying yet, though.
I still remember.
realest nigga
I
that ever
still
digged a
remember.
nigga right here.
I still
Mad
remember.
flavor.
What's his name catching the ball, and my mother looking over at me and going, "Let's go. We're going back to that fucking school." And on the way, her like playing, she wouldn't even look at that fucking bell. So for the last 3 months, all she does is she loves this bell. She put the bell down at night and light a candle next to it. She cut a chicken heads and fed the. She did the whole thing.
Sangria and all that shit. She gives the blessings.
The day the Mets lost, she personally got in the car because usually she'd go to the bar and my stepdad or one of my mom's friends would drive me. And we'd all go out to dinner as a family and then my mom would go to the bar because you didn't have to be there till 5. Right. No, 3 if you were working the bingo on Sunday. My mom
man, that Catholic church is a beating.
My mom personally drove me to the fucking school, got me out. I could see she was agitated the whole time. And in the middle of the agitation, she gave me a hug. And she goes, "Do me a favor. Get this fucking kiss of death bell away from me," right? I go, "I ain't touching that fucking thing. They've been looking for that bell for 3 months. They've been doing searches with dogs for that fucking bell."
Oh my God.
And I go, "You put the fucking bell back. You robbed it." Here we are in front of the church. The nuns are 10
How
feet.
old are you?
10. I'm fucking 10, and my mom's telling me, "Go put this." I don't ever want to see that fucking bell again.
Oh,
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that bell, and I don't want to see Rusty Staub. As long as I live, I swear to God, I don't know what I hit. My mom used to get superstitious against certain things. Okay, so now the bell had carried her throughout the whole baseball. Not only that, the bell helped the Mets beat the Cincinnati Reds, which at that time were royalty.
Yeah. They were
Okay.
amazing.
Now, because they lost in Game 6 or in Game 7, the bell was bad luck. She didn't want it in the fucking house. Take this fucking bell out of here. Like I said, she personally
How
drove.
much you think she lost on that bet? Because you know she bet the shit out of the Mets.
50,000.
Jesus. I'd hate that motherfucker too.
I forgot to check in one time, and I was like B30 or something, B20. But I did the math. There's like 96 aisle and window seats. So as long as you're in the first 96, you're cool.
You did the math?
I got nervous, dude. I don't
Man,
want to
you
sit in
are
the middle.
such. That's the Jewest thing you've ever said to me. And
I'm a chubby guy. I haven't sat in the middle in years.
Dude, you got the flag of Israel right there. And that is the Jewish thing you've ever said, that you've counted all the fucking windows
I've
and
counted
aisles.
seats, but not
They
together.
really? Oh my
fuck
God.
yeah. Look at Lee. He's getting sick already and stuff. You all right, dog?
I'm fine for now, but I'm not gonna eat that. So yeah, hold on.
You're not going to eat it?
No, give me one. I will eat it, but just give me
Go
one
fuck
second.
yourself, Lee. You made me open it. You're eating it.
I'm gonna eat it, but just you don't want me to puke on you, so give me one.
No, I
second.
don't want you to puke on me, motherfucker. You better not be
We
puking.
got spare T-shirts here tonight. We got spare.
Yeah, like you got spare T-shirts for me, motherfucker. Go fuck yourself. Great, I'll use one of those size fucking medium to wipe my titty fucking
I'll
dry.
put 2 strings around those pillows and shit. One in the front, one in the back. Like one of those guys from the 50s and shit. The circus is in town tonight. You know, a little billboard and shit. And am I ashamed of this, Ralphie, man? You know I can't lie to you.
No.
But there was a time I was under the fucking credit card, dude. And I still, to this day, out of all this shit I did, there's 2 things that I sit back and giggle and go, how the fuck? Not hula hands. The ground round in Sundays. And I look at you as a man.
Round.
And if you don't believe me, you call George Kaladinsky right now. And that's my witness. All right? I took George to the ground round. The way I would walk in, you hungry?
Yeah.
Come on, let's take a ride. I'd walk into the ground round with you. Get what you want. It's something. You get the soup, the chili. Give him wings. How many wings you want? 6. Give him 12. You're like, look at Joey. And all of a sudden, like, the tab would come. I go, thank you. And I go, start walking. And you go, why? We ain't paying for this.
And then you're a fucking accomplice.
Do you know how many times I did that? I think I did it 3 or 4 times with George. With Georgia,
You made him your getaway driver.
Oh yeah,
without him knowing it.
No. In those days, there was always a by the way. I would give you what you're looking for, but it ain't gonna come easy to you. You're either gonna give me a ride, a shirt. I gotta take a shower at your house. I gotta do something.
Gavin boy, but the turn down
Oh
the
my
toilet.
God, yeah, fuck you. You gotta give me something. Nothing ain't cheap in those days. I'll give you 20 Quaaludes, but listen, we're gonna go to the Bronx. You gotta wait outside this black neighborhood and keep the car on go. You know what I'm saying? Keep the car on go. Lock the windows.
Keep it on go.
Don't open the window for anybody. Like, it was a hard smack to the face. Like, it was still stinging. And she's like, you know, you fucking idiot. You know, what the fuck is wrong with you staying out till 7 in the morning? Get upstairs to your room. I don't even want to look at you. And I was pissed. I'm like, I might even move out. Like, that's it. I might even move the fuck out of this bitch.
Fuck this place.
Fuck this place. Fuck you. No wonder your husband left you and the other one died. Fuck you. Dog, I went up.
Holy shit,
yeah,
that was fucking real as it gets.
That's real. My father died at 37,
Dude.
and then Juan, who was a killer, left her because he hit him in the head with a fucking saint. A fucking Catholic saint.
Which one? Guadalupe, Maria?
No, Santa Barbara, the man that with the sword. He flicked a cigarette and she fucking waited for him to fall asleep, and she broke it over his head. Nobody could deal with that. He didn't even know what to do. He was lost. He was in a deep sleep. So that night I went to bed thinking,
Was that after she got home from closing the bar?
Yeah, they came home together and they were talking and they were sitting like this. He was sitting on a chair and something happened where she wanted a cigarette and he took it and instead of handing it to her, we were old school Cubans, bro.
Right.
You don't throw nothing in that house.
No, that's
Instead of
rude.
throwing it,
That's
he
fucking rude.
He threw it at him.
I don't give a fuck. What if somebody flicked a hey, can I have a cigarette? Like if say
It wasn't
hey,
even
if
dark.
I'm thirsty,
It wasn't
hey
even
Coco,
lit.
can I have a sip of your water?
Sure, it wasn't
and you
even
fucking
lit.
threw it in me. It's the same fucking thing. It's rude.
It wasn't even lit.
It's fucking rude.
But my mom's demented, drunk head,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a disrespect thing, so she waited for him to go to bed, she hit him in the head. And he fucking left the next day. No, it's kind of weird, the characters I met when I was locked up.
Yeah, right.
Ralphie, man. It's kind of, even when I was in rehab, I went to this Puerto Rican rehab in Boulder, like it wasn't even, it was such a scam.
Dude, you should have gone to my rehab.
Dog, those things.
Man, my rehab was nice, dog.
No, this was
nice.
Listen, this one, you paid them the money and they just winked at you.
Oh, no.
They were like, listen, we know
this
what's going
one
on.
had
Listen,
you chanting.
You can stay here for 22 years. Ain't nothing going to change. All right? They told you that going in.
Massages and stuff.
Yeah, just give us the envelope. We'll write a letter to the court, and we'll let you blast off whenever you want. Just show up, be early for the meetings.
That wasn't my